can't put this on the internet. The thought police will be coming after us.
You're gonna get us black bags, Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
You'll be all right.
I'm sure the sign in our front yard will do that before this will.
It's true. I still have my Kamala Harris sign up in the front yard.
Even worse is just paint.
It's the Barbie font. It says Kamala Harris and Tim.
It's true.
I really like it. I'd like it
I do
more
too.
if she was our president, but here we are. Anyway,
Alrighty, we're ready to do this thing.
there was someone. Oh, there was somebody in the hole.
What? Wait, where are we? I need a dumbass is here.
Goblin in the hole.
Wait, I'm already at the dumbass is here.
No.
I'm so lost.
Up here.
Oh wait, there's another dumbass is here. There's two here's? Okay. There's somebody. What hole are we looking in?
This hole.
Oh yes.
We laid it out.
Yes, there was a.
There was a little goblin.
We're looking in Gail's hole. That's what we're doing.
Looking in Gail's hole.
And there was a.
There was someone down in there. And I can't erase this circle.
And the circle just exists now.
So there's a little round pudgy goblin down at the bottom of the hole, right?
Yep.
Did you say he had like dots on him or something?
Yeah, it was like polka dots.
He was polka dotted.
All right, I'm gonna yell down. Why do you have polka dots all over you?
I don't know.
I need you to not literally yell because it doesn't come through the mic very well.
I don't know.
Marginally better.
All right, gang, are we gonna save this little fella here?
I need more convincing than just he doesn't know why he's wearing polka dots.
Are you gonna let me out? I don't know how long I've been in here.
So far, this guy has no answers for us.
I'm gonna
Don't close it again. It's so dark.
ask him if he's going to attack us, and then I'm gonna make an insight check.
Don't close it. I won't attack you. When it's dark, they come out.
They? Who are they?
Comes out.
I don't know. I can't see them. They just touch me.
Ooh. Is this a good touch or a bad touch?
Doesn't sound good.
I mean, it's an unwanted touch.
Any unwanted touch is a bad touch. No means no.
I got an 18 on my insight check.
He seems sincere.
All right, let's get him out. How deep? It's only like, what, 10 feet?
Yeah, it's 10 feet.
We'll check a rope down there. He can pull himself out.
Throw him a rope.
This dude is
hold on.
fully 3 feet tall, but 2.5 foot wide.
Ah, his name is Chode.
I hate that.
Get up here, Chode.
That's bad. I don't like that. Oh God.
How'd you know my name? How am I supposed to get up there? He hops like
We
1
put
inch.
a rope down.
I wasn't very good at this in Goblin Gym class.
I
He
don't
falls
have
back down to the
Esther's
ground.
flying thing.
We'll just hang on to it and we'll pull you up.
He
Apollo
hangs
can
on,
pull him up, right?
and all right, he hangs on to the rope. Ah, I'm ready.
You gotta stop with the voice. It doesn't come through the mic.
All right, I'm ready.
I'm gonna have to go.
All right, I'm ready.
Thank you.
It's not as good like that. I don't like it.
You have to pick a different voice.
Okay, I'm ready.
That's better.
That's not a Chode.
That's not Chode at all.
That's not Chode at all.
I'm ready.
That was Chode. That's our good old Chody.
This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
Will Apollo try to pull this goblin up here?
Yeah, sure.
All right, he's holding on as Apollo pulls him up. About halfway up, he falls back down off the rope. His hands give out. I'm sorry! I'm sorry! I'm so weak! And he hits the ground.
It's taking too much time. I say wrap up the little hole and let's move on.
Baby Bjorn him, Gale.
He hits the ground and you hear a snap. And he goes, "Ah! My leg! My leg!"
Ah, Jesus.
I'm gonna shoot him in the face if he keeps yelling.
He is still yelling.
I'm gonna shoot him in the face. Baby Bjorn him, Gale.
Baby Bjorn. What do you mean, Baby Bjorn?
Use your baby Bjorn. He's a little guy.
Gale already has a baby Bjorn.
Set the little gold statue out for a second.
You want me to climb down there and get him?
You have a baby Bjorn. You have a holder.
Well, that doesn't help me climb.
You don't have to climb. We'll pull you out.
I mean, to be fair, the baby Bjorn is like this big. He's like
He can
this
he can
big.
backpack you. Make a loop with the rope and put your foot in it, or tell him to do it.
I'm not going down there to get it. Like, he can tie the rope around him.
How much does this portly little fellow weigh?
Not much. I mean, he weighs a lot, but not so much that any one of you could pull him out.
Could or
Apollo
couldn't.
just swoop down there
Good.
and pick him up like a baby cat.
I mean, there is no way that you're going to one arm carry him while you climb a rope.
No, I didn't say that.
Have Apollo just go and pick him up by the scruff and then fly back out.
Just tie a loop at the bottom of the rope and stick your foot in it, and then Apollo will pull you up.
Yeah, let's do that.
He's like, that's a great idea. I wish I'd done it, before I broke my leg.
I'm with Esther. Let's close the hole. I don't give a shit about this guy.
I make some good berries. Wait, how do good berries work as far as healing a broken bone?
How does any healing work as far as healing a broken bone?
Magic.
All right.
Like, we'd have a broken bone, it heals overnight if we sleep for 8 hours. Like, don't question it.
The game only gets really specific if you lose the limb.
Ooh. I make some good berries, and I throw, like, 4 of them down to him and say, eat those.
Then he somehow like full on just rolls like a ball and gets under them. He goes, and
like
he catches them.
The all seal style?
Yeah, all of them in his mouth. First attempt.
All right, good job. Good job, Chode.
Thanks. I used to be in a show.
All right. How's that leg feeling?
Better. Hold on. He stands up, tests it, grabs the rope, kind of loops it. Granny knots it, and he puts it on his foot, and it obviously was a slip knot. It just tightens down on his foot, but
it's fine. It'll hold him in place.
It'll work. And y'all pull him up out, I guess.
Yeah,
let's pull him up.
He pulls all the way to the top, and he gets his hands onto the edge as he comes up like a great whale coming up out of the water and goes onto the ground. And he kind of waddles for a minute and stands up. And he's like, thank you. I don't know how long I've been in there. And unpleasant is the best description of that.
Where did they touch you?
I think a better statement is, where did they not touch me?
Where did they not touch you?
Just on my ears. It was weird.
So they don't like you. Whatever they are.
Did they
Yeah,
feel like
Uh,
hands?
Alright, I fold up the hole and bundle it back up.
This is what just
Hey,
touched
ladybug.
me.
Nice touch.
Good touch.
I can't tell if it's one of those false
It's a good one.
ladybugs.
Go outside and blow him off your hand. Outside.
What the fuck? How much wine have you had tonight? Screaming
I don't know, but
chode.
probably enough to
Just
put that
one
ladybug
class.
He
I'm not
just
screaming.
he just spat a ladybug at me.
Might not be a ladybug. Might be one of those evil bugs that look like ladybugs.
And it's right there. You son of a bitch.
Don't hurt him.
Go fuck yourself.
Where were we?
We got chode out of the hole.
Hit my
It's
foot.
holding up the
Good. We
I'm
extracted the
folding up
chode
the
from
hole.
Gail's hole.
And now Gail is folding up her hole.
You're folding up your hole.
Put your hole
All right.
away.
All right,
Putting
you
the hole away.
I'm less
Perfect.
concerned
You've
about
closed.
the thems. I'm less concerned about the thems and more concerned about the him.
Okay.
Who are you and what brings you into Gail's hole?
Well, I don't really know. I was going home after my show one night, and one of the people in the crowd, they had white hair, and they said they really enjoyed what I would do with eating. Anyway, my whole show was juggling and then eating, so I would throw food up and and just over and over again, every night. People come from all around. 14 hot dogs, amazing. But he came up, said he really enjoyed the show, and then last thing I remember is seeing darkness, and then the touches.
Well, how long have you been down there?
I don't know.
What year do you think it is?
Well, I would say the year is 1422 of Goblin Maximus's reign.
Is
Yeah,
that
what year do we think it is?
does
Yeah,
that align with our concept of time?
Absolutely not.
Cool. So we're from different places, my guy.
Oh, okay.
What did this guy look like? He didn't look wood, did he?
He didn't look like wood?
Did he look like wood? The guy who put you in the hole.
No. He looked like he kind of looked like y'all, except for he had like white hair and he wore this white coat and he talked in a strange
Did he
manner.
drool?
He didn't drool so much, but he did vomit a couple times during the show.
Yeah. Fair enough. No idea who that is.
I would really like to go home, but even more so, I would just like to not go back in the hole. Is it all right if could you point me in the way out of here, or like have a way to go back home?
I don't know where your
Well,
home is.
We're pretty stuck in here right now. It's a pretty long ways to the exit.
I mean,
Oh,
he could just go
okay.
back, take the boat back to the vomit room.
I don't think anybody wants to go to the vomit room.
The vomit room. Mm. People have to eat in order to vomit. Was there food?
No, there was no food.
No.
There's no food?
No, just vomit.
Blasphemy!
Those
Well,
berries are supposed to make you full, by the way.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this, but my power is that I'm always hungry.
Well,
We gotta find something
Do
to feed
you
this guy.
do you have anything
no,
cool
no,
on
no.
you?
We've gotten into too much trouble trying to feed wayward friends here. I am not feeding
Apollo
anyone
is
else.
not wayward.
Remember that time when y'all just lived in the capital city and it was like nice and you read books?
Bet your sweet bippy I do. But I wouldn't trade my sweet little puss for anything. Can you erase this circle? I don't know why it bothers me so much, but I hate that I can't get it to go away. The circle that I drew, I can't get it to go away. It makes me
Nope.
angry.
It's there forever.
Oh, it's so annoying.
Yep, I can't get rid of it.
I'm filled with rage.
Is there anything important written anywhere? I can get rid of all the lines. There we go.
Ah, I hope not, because they're all gone now.
Oh well.
I didn't get rid of my cards, so that's good.
Well, Chode, you may just want to travel with us until we make our way out of here.
Oh, okay. I'll stay in the back. Out of the way. Hey, you know my name, but what's yours? He's talking
What
to you
yours?
now.
That's
Gale.
Oh, Gail. You know, I don't know if you know this, but those berries were really good. Maybe I could get some more of those, right?
Maybe later.
Maybe later. Oh, I
Does he
that
have the
makes.
hots for Gale?
I mean, first time to get food from someone in
She
this
can
world.
she can magically make food. Does he have the hots for Gale?
You magically make food. It's only eyes for Gale, unless somebody else can make food.
No. I will shocking grasp him if he tries to touch me.
He don't touch me. I don't want to be touched. All right, what are y'all doing?
I guess we'll just go to the next room.
Hey,
There was
Chode,
nothing
open up
else
that
in the
door
hole?
for us.
Could Apollo see anything else in the hole?
In the hole?
Yeah. Was it like was there more to it, or was it literally just like a tiny little room that he was in?
No, it's a circular room, 10 feet deep. I can't remember how far across I said it was.
It fit perfectly in this room.
Well, there you go.
yeah. It was
Um,
20, I think it was 20 feet, right?
all
Or 15
along
feet.
the walls were like I want to say like 6 inches was a hole that was about 6 inches across. And it was just like Swiss cheese all along the walls. And the floor was flat, covered in some type of like black grainy substance, and that was all that was down there. Besides
Do we need to
Chode.
open this hole back up and check it out a little bit more?
Gale, turn into something small and go through one of those glory holes.
Sounds like a horrible idea. We will check this out further at a different time.
Okay. Buzzlebee could be a rat. He could check it out.
He could check it out.
Simbuzz will be in there. You could watch through his eyes. Simbuzz will be in there.
He can get small.
Buzzlebee can take a shape that's small, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could
Do
be a
it.
raven. A rat.
Do it. Do it.
Are we looking now, or are we moving to the next room and investigating this hole later?
That's up to y'all. There are holes in holes in holes.
There are holes in the walls, in the hole in the bottom of the room.
There's a hole in the handle of my hair.
What do we want to do? Do we want to send Imp in there?
He can be a rat, he can be a raven, he can be a spider, or he
Okay,
can be
we
himself.
know he can be stuff, but like.
Send
what
him in. How can he be a rat and fit in, or does he need to be a spider? I already forgot how big you said the holes were.
He can even be a raven fit in. Raven's less than 6 inches.
Is he? Well, I guess is he less than 6 inches?
Oh, no, he is definitely not. But a rat would easily fit and could travel tunnels. Ravens aren't they kind of got to stand. It would be more difficult for a raven.
All right,
Seems
let's
like a
do it.
thing for a rat
Sure.
to check out.
Let's have the rat check it out.
All right. Does the rat
Uncolorless.
have dark vision? I assume it does.
I mean, I would assume he would retain his dark vision, right?
No, he
Its
turns
stats are
into a
the
new
same in
thing.
each form except for the changes in speed. So yeah, he still has devil sight.
That's fair. That's a class feature. So
Magical darkness doesn't impede the imp's dark vision, and it says that he keeps his stats, so he should still have it as a rat.
all right, you throw the hole back out, Gale, and spread it
Yep.
back out.
Right back
All
out.
right.
Can we
Y'all-
watch and see if hands go right as she opens it?
Y'all watch as the final spread is completed.
Wait, has he gone in
What
yet?
am I hearing?
I'm printing something.
Oh.
He hasn't
No,
gone in
she
yet.
was trying to do something before that. And
Nope, not in yet.
Okay. Do
y'all, as the last spread is done, anyone that's paying super close attention can make a DC 23 perception check.
DC 20?
Physically impossible. If I roll a nat 20, can I see it?
Only if you have a +3.
Bitch.
Wait,
Oh man, I haven't.
does
I bet Apollo does, but I don't have
Apollo,
his.
does Apollo get do Apollo and Bustlebee get bonuses for like their specialized?
No.
I don't have. I haven't gotten Apollo's stats up yet. What is? He's got a +6 to perception already, so maybe that. Well, that's the just the baseline giant links. I don't know if his changes at all, but
Make it.
I'll roll
I
it.
don't know. You'll have to look it up because I don't have it.
Well, I'm working on it.
Well,
Well, he got a 17 plus
11.
probably at least 6, so I think he made it.
Well, I'm still. Bustlebee still gets to look too. Bustlebee got a 19
Bustlebee did
So
not make it.
close.
plus nothing. I don't think.
No,
Apollo.
Did he get a plus? Get a plus?
Persuasion, deception. I would think you would get something from perception.
Apollo,
Like it?
Decent.
right as the connection is made, you can see what amounts to probably like 20, you know, what you think is maybe like hands disappear into the wall holes, but that doesn't make any sense, right? That's ridiculous.
All the hair along Apollo's spine goes up. He goes, I don't like it. I think
So,
Willow's watching the board. She was looking at your monitor.
do we maybe want to take like a short rest before we send Bustlebee down there so we can get health back from attacking ourselves?
How about we do it after we do, like, in case Bustlebee dies down there,
Yeah.
we have to resummon.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. Because it takes a short rest to resummon him, so.
Oh, okay. So,
In the whole
alright.
Bustlebee.
Alright. Buzzlebee's gonna rat form and scurry his way down the wall and into one of these little holes.
All right, one moment.
What
Chody,
could
is
go
it safe?
wrong?
Chody, is he gonna be okay down there?
Choda's like, I don't know, what's he doing? He was like sitting, leaning against the wall,
He's going in the holes.
going in the hole. I wouldn't do that. I don't know what's in those holes. I've never seen anything come out, and I've never seen anything go in. But something comes out and touches me when it's dark. So
Okay.
So was
doesn't
it just
hurt you,
literally nonstop touching for however long you've been in there? How often does the hole open? Where did we even get this? I don't remember anymore. Was it the pirate?
The
The
pirate gave
pirate
it
with
to
the
you.
hat you couldn't steal.
Fuck that pirate, man. I'm going back trying to get that hat. Y'all figure out this hole as much as you want.
So I forgot.
It's like it wasn't all the time, but it was pretty often. You know,
Multiple hands every time, or like they take turns?
multiple hands every time.
Fascinating.
Colby, make sure that you protect yourself with your ears. Make sure your ears are big and open. Cover yourself as much with your ears as possible.
If only he had some sort of shape that was mostly ear.
That sounds horrifying, honestly.
All right. Obviously, all right. We
Can
got
it turn
like
into one of those science rats that's growing an ear on its back?
Yeah.
have you ever seen one like that?
I've seen pictures.
I've seen them in books.
All right. To be fair, that would be what we would call an aberrant in D&D. So no, because you can only turn into beasts. All right.
It's science, bitch.
It is science, bitch.
Regardless, he's gonna be fine, and if he's not, we'll just bring him back. It can't be any worse than losing your butt.
Poor Buzzlebutt.
Puzzlebutt.
He's typing. This isn't great. Oh, and now something's tinking.
Over at the main board, guys.
Oh god. He's typing and tinking. Oh, it's a rat mouse.
It is a rat mouse. Hello, friend.
Those will be rat.
All right. You know, Buzzleby flies down there into the bottom of the pit, transforms into a rat, and he says, "You're right. I mean, if I really have to, Mister, I mean, I'll do it. I do it for you. I have to." And he dives into one of the holes and kind of travels a good 10 feet.
So the hole is like a tunnel?
Yeah, it tunnels back.
Oh, okay.
Tail go. His tail's moving.
And it gets back here, and it kind of opens up into a open space, and with your eyes you can see just like bones lying all over the floor.
Oh no.
Oh my.
Sexy
Like-
bones or
Humanoid or like animal
Uh,
bones?
all kinds of bones.
Oh no.
And Buzzleby, I need you to make me a perception check.
Oh no.
with your special eyes.
Just
I don't have
DC
any
10.
dice over here. I think I need some dice.
Ah.
DC 10 perception check.
Right to your left. To
No.
your left. To your left.
To the left, to the left.
That's it.
Everything you own in the box to the left.
It's a 9.
9 on the die or a 9 total?
It doesn't say +1 perception, but he has +1 to wisdom. So he should be getting +1 to his perception rules, right?
Yeah, I would say so.
It also says passive perception 11. It just doesn't say anything about a perception bonus.
Yeah, but the 11 is because you're getting a +1. So
So that would make it 10.
10. Buzzleby, you come up to the end of your little twisting and windy corridor opens up into this what only could be a 2-foot tall sepulcher of bones.
Oh, what now?
It's a place where you store bones.
Okay.
What was the word?
Sepulcher.
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 Like
Sepulcher.
sepulcher? I don't know which one's the right pronunciation, but
I've always said sepulcher, but I don't know which one's correct.
probably or sepulcher? Sepulcher.
Nope, sepulcher.
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 Sep-
Yep,
a
that's what
small
Google says.
room or monument cut in rock, built
He
of
also-
stone, in which a dead person is laid to rest.
That's the word he already used.
Sepulcher.
Sepulcher. Sepulcher.
Yep, that one.
Sepulcher.
That's it.
It's amazing that I was able to Google that with that spelling.
Fair. All right. In it amongst the bones, Buzzleby, you see what can only be desiccated hands that are disembodied, and they crawl up out of the bone pile, and then they crawl back down into the bone pile, and they crawl down in, and they crawl back up out. They don't seem to have taken notice of you.
I say get the fuck out.
Is there anything cool in there other than bones? Anything shiny?
Did you not hear the part about the swimming hands?
That's fine. I'm not in there.
All right. Well, Buzzlebee's like, well, it's kind of that. Master, I don't really see anything shiny down here, but you want me to try and eat them? They kind of look
What?
like beef jerky.
What?
The
No, I don't
hands?
think so.
Yeah, hands.
Probably not. I don't think that's a good snack. I mean, if you can easily grab one, maybe. I don't know. Maybe Chody wants one.
I don't think Chody would want one.
He did say beef jerky, yes.
He's hungry.
He's
Cho, do you want to
hungry.
eat a hand?
What, a hand? What are you?
The touchy
A hand?
hands.
Oh, is that what was touching me? It was hands?
What else do you think it would have been, my guy?
I don't know. When you're touched in the darkness, do you really know?
I don't think
I-
Chody wants to eat it. Maybe
I guess I-
Buzzleby, you should come back. I don't like this place.
I mean, the hands never did anything to hurt.
Yeah.
Hurt Chody.
Yeah, but he
Maybe
has
they
an
were just
irregular bone.
maybe they were just waiting on him to die so they could collect his bones. Maybe they're just bone collectors. Maybe they're just cleanup.
Fiddle. Do we see any hand skeletons in the pit there, Buzz?
You mean skeleton arms that still have their hands?
Correct.
Yes.
No.
Do we see
you don't.
any
Are-
hand
You don't see
skeletons?
any.
Are there any hands that aren't animated?
The only hands that you see are the two that are moving.
Two.
There are only two?
Only two?
That you see.
Ugh. But we don't see any. Okay, so it's not like everything down here died and its hands became animated. Probably there's just two hands going around with all these bones. That was my working theory. Was anything that died, its hands should go.
Buzzleby, I need you to make a perception check. Hearing.
Uh-oh, don't like that. It's a 4. What do I get?
5.
It's a 5.
Buzzleby, you hear far too late the sound of bones going like a wave of clattering.
Oh.
That was almost musical.
Oh, no.
And hands just come rushing down along the walls and everywhere. And they pass right in front of you. And 5 hands turn and look. Well, they don't look.
Or do they?
Point.
Do they,
Right.
what's the scale? Are they Buzzlebee's size?
They're They're varying sizes of gnome hand to orc hand
Okay.
sized.
Okay. I wasn't. I was like, these are little guys, but I just figured you'd pooped them out.
I feel like an
Bumblebee.
orc hand would be bigger than 6 inches and couldn't fit through the hole in the wall.
Maybe that one didn't go through the hole. Maybe it was just a finger.
I think Bumblebee better get the fuck out.
Bumblebee.
GTFO.
I need you to roll initiative.
Dun dun dun.
Ooh. He gets plus something on initiative. Plus dex, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, I rolled terribly.
Yeah, it's at least the dex. Does it say anything else on there?
Oh, I don't know. 17.
Yeah, I guess it's just 17.
Well, I did way worse than that. All right.
Disengage and run, or fight to the death. With your 2 hit
Just run,
points.
hold this place up.
Whoop! I just kicked a cat. Why were you down there? I'm gonna go put Jerry in bed.
Okay.
Did you forget that Jerry cannot fly? Is that why you're asking why he's down there?
She's talking about the cat.
Yeah.
Jerry Bear.
Who's
Jerry Bear's
Jerry? No, I don't know why she
Yeah,
was under my feet.
She asked why the cat was down there. I assume she just, forgot the cat. Most cats don't fly.
Yeah, but they
If
jump
anything-
really effectively. All right, Bumblebee, what are you doing? It's your turn.
Get the fuck out!
All right.
Let's have him run back and come back up.
You know, disengage.
How close are they?
Right at you.
Oh,
You
shit.
failed the perception check to see them earlier.
Uh-oh. Fuck. Let's see here. Oh, I don't know how he fights in this mode.
He doesn't. He runs away.
Like, it says all of his stats are the same. Can he still sting in this mode?
No, you don't have a tail. That is in the shape of a stinger. You have the stats, the non-intellectual stats of the creature you take the form of. You haven't reconnected. I haven't heard you. Yeah.
Are you not running away?
I mean, I don't think there's anything else he can do but run away in this form. Like,
Hey, there I am.
I mean,
Disengage and run.
yeah, like if he were to go forward and go through them and go into this room, maybe he could turn back into
But why would
Bumblebee and
you-
attack.
Why would you want to?
Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea.
Like, just disengage and run.
Yeah, I think he needs to get the fuck out.
Or fuck them
He
up.
runs away. He frankly runs away.
Are you gonna disengage? Like, do
Yeah. Like, is that
you remember
separate
what
from running away?
Yeah. Do you remember what disengage is?
No, is that take one of the actions and so they can't hit me?
That
Correct. You use your action to disengage so they don't get attacks of opportunity.
But
Okay.
that makes it where you can't dash, so you can't run as far,
Right.
but they don't get a chance to hit you.
Yes, then we disengage and we run away. Let's see here. As the rat, we got 20 feet.
Well, it wasn't that far.
5, 10, 15. Is this 20? Like right here?
We've lost Matthew.
Hold on. All right. This is your rat form. It is in Lost Mines of Fandover.
Okay.
You have 20 foot of movement as a rat.
Okay. Hey.
All right. you hear coming down the corridor behind you.
Wait. Agile. The rat doesn't provoke opportunity attacks when he moves out of an enemy's reach. So he doesn't have to disengage, he can dash, right?
Nice. Indeed, I didn't actually read it. I just posted it.
So that means we get 20 more. 5, 10, 15. It looks like it's right here. And the butt crack of these two.
Oh, shit.
Oh no!
Coming down the corridor, you can hear the sounds of many fingers clacking
Ugh.
along the walls. You can hear the sound of even more coming down back your way as the tide has been deflected. And you can hear them scrabbling through the walls all around you as other tunnels are barely through the walls in various directions. Buzzlebee, it is your turn again, as we had to dash to stay caught up with you.
That's promising. Just keep dashing.
Yeah, dash out of the hole and then dash back up the wall.
Can he transform again?
Oh yeah. So wait, so I guess he uses up one. Well, so if I don't know actually if that's a good idea. Hold on. So if he comes out and then he transforms again, that goes back to his it takes one of his turns, right? So he only gets like
Fairy doesn't get a dash.
up.
It would definitely be an action to transform. So whatever quantity of movement you use as a rat, you will lose in your next form.
Yeah, so basically he gets out, he'll just be able to get out of here and maybe a little way up to the wall, and then he changes into Buzzlebee, and that's where he's at. Whereas if he takes a dash, he can at least get 5, 10.
How much movement does Buzzlebee have normally?
Buzzlebee normally, when he's flying, gets. Where'd he go? I'm missing this.
20 feet.
Oh yeah, 20 feet. No,
No,
40
fly
feet.
40
He
feet.
gets to fly 40 feet.
So you would need to use 15 feet as a rat, and that would leave you with 25 feet of flight.
Oh, okay. So he retains that speed even when he switches over. I thought it would.
You lose the same amount as you used in the other form. So if you use 15, you lose 15 of the flight.
Oh, okay. So yeah, let's do that. Let's get him. So he gets out. Let's hear 5, 10. 10 gets him out of the hole, right? Or is it 15 to get out of the hole?
I said 15.
Okay, so 15 out of the hole. You gotta change back into normal Buzzlebees.
Has Esther told us what's happening so we can prepare attacks?
Yes.
I don't think they can get up.
All right.
I'm feeling
Y'all
optimistic.
are all aware because Esther has told you through her trance. And
Apollo, you're gonna eat hands tonight.
y'all are ready. And Buzzlebee comes rat form out of a hole, mid jump, transforms and gains wings and
Buzzlebee, that was
into the air.
downright graceful.
Rat into strange beast.
Beautiful.
And all of you that are on the edge of this big hole, under all the walls, there are just hands flooding out into this hole.
Fold it up, fold it up, fold it up, fold it up.
And if you wait, it just more hands come out and they start to pile up against one of the walls, and they're like climbing on each other, building like a little ladder. And Gale says, "Fold it up!" And he starts rolling. And the connection is severed. And the chittering fades.
They chittered?
It's almost like, like when you crack your knuckles?
Ugh.
That's the sound they make as they move.
Oh. I don't like that. Don't like that at all, sir.
Well,
Huh.
oh, that would have been a great time for a fireball.
Do any of us have a fireball?
Sarah
No.
has fireball.
She has flaming sphere.
Oh, you don't have fireball?
I have a fireball spell scroll that I can't cast yet because it's a level 3 spell.
I'm not.
Um,
Just throw the scroll at them. Just pitch down.
Also, I don't use fire. I use my special ability to transform it from fire to something less damaging to paper.
All right, what are y'all doing?
we checked that out.
Now we know. Now we know about the hole. Consider my
I say-
curiosity sated.
I say we save this, pit of terrors for anybody that we don't like who also doesn't like hands.
Fair enough.
Sure.
Can always chuck.
I mean, that's like a whole other side quest going down into that hole. Like, that's a whole other side quest.
Yeah, and none of us are small enough to fit in the hand holes.
I mean, if we kill all the hands, like me and Buzzlebee can go down there.
What about kitchen
No.
Apollo? Tiny
Nah.
Little Apollo doesn't get as small as a rat.
No.
can fit.
You have to
Yeah, I've
you
seen
have to
this
have
fit.
the tag tiny in order to get through those holes.
I don't know if you've seen a cat really want to get out of someplace or really want to hide. I've seen these fat asses get into holes these big.
Doesn't matter.
True. But small in D&D means that cat is about 3 feet long.
Mm,
Apollo's a big boy.
I'm a big boy. Can't
Ti-
run too.
Yeah, he is. That's why he's so fluffy.
So fluffy. All right, what are y'all doing? Opening the hole?
Nope.
Di-
Fuck that.
never
diving
did.
back into the hole?
Fuck that hole.
You keep that shit tight.
Chode McGrode, open this door.
Wait. What do you mean? You want me to open that hole? I think I'll just stay in the back, man. Hey, Gail, you're not gonna do this to me, right?
You.
Don't we want to take a short rest here, maybe?
Oh yeah, I don't care.
Do y'all need a short rest? Have y'all taken any damage or lost
Yeah,
any spell slots?
we're limited to these, so like, don't
I
do our short rests. Like,
Let's see here. So
I think I
Buzzlebee is
used one first level spell slot. I don't remember what I did though.
Yeah, I don't either.
Magic
used-
missile?
yeah, but I don't get back any spell slots for short rests. I just get back
Yeah, I don't either. I don't.
like I
You
get
could
nothing
use
for
your
this short
arcane
rest
thing
for
to
using
get something
these
back
short
on a short rest.
I think
Can
I'm good.
can Esther get one of them good berries? Cause she's down to like 22
What's
hit
your
points. I'm normally at like 37 because of all the modifiers and shit.
what's your max? You don't have the temp, so you're 6 hit points from your max with the extra 5, right?
Yeah. Is that worth a good berry?
Yeah, you can.
What did I even hit y'all with last time?
Hey, you guys.
Ourselves.
There's a.
Oh, that's
Ourselves.
right. That is right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Sarah, what's your HP looking like?
I haven't lost any because I died. And
Yeah, you cast mirror and got annihilated through it.
that was a different time.
Oh shit! That means Buzzlebee died, didn't he? So he should be back up to full health too.
There's a book in D&D Beyond that you guys haven't bought yet. Heliana's Guide to Monster Hunting.
Yeah, there's actually quite a few now because they started bringing in third-party content and.
Well, you need to start buying it because I might be able to cast chameleon skin on myself, but I don't know what it does. There's something called. Oh no, wait, I can't do this one.
So wait, Matthew, I do have a question about Buzzlebee. I was not tracking both of the Buzzlebee's health. But I think my Buzzlebee died. So is he back up? I don't know how many points of health he has.
Buzzlebee has whatever you wrote down.
What?
It's whatever your sheet said he had.
Well, no, how much? I don't know how much damage he took in the fight against himself.
Oh.
I know that the Buzzlebee I was tracking took 14 hit points, or no, is at 14 hit points, or was before he potentially died. I have no idea what the other guy was at. I did not know to track his HP.
And all that's gone now.
Somehow you feel fine. You're at full hit points.
Lucky duck.
Okay, I'll give you some good berries.
Cartomancer, hidden
I'm a good
ace.
berries.
When you finish
What
a
do you
long
got?
rest, you imbue one spell from your
I'm at
class's
22 out of
spell
28 right now.
list.
You give me
Casting
5 and
time
you'll save
of
1.
one
5.
action.
So how does that just give me 5 points, or is there some
5
more?
points.
Okay.
Action.
5 points and you feel so full. Like you ate a pot of mashed potatoes.
Hey, I have my.
Oh, good. We love
Oh.
some taters.
Alright. What's happening? We resting?
All right,
We're
let's
moving?
get into our. How about, hey, Cho, do you want to open that door for us?
Oh man, nah, I'd rather not, guys. I mean, I'm not an adventurer like y'all. Y'all look
Listen, Cho,
tough.
listen. You need to
I'm
make yourself
listening.
useful if we want to all get out of here.
I could be useful. He looks around and like finds a couple pieces of detritus and he like juggles. Watch, I'm useful. I'm entertaining.
Apollo
Hey,
pounces.
grab one of them rocks.
And he drops them. And they
Apollo
scatter all
chases
out.
it off.
I've already got a bunch of rocks.
You don't need another rock?
When did
I just went
I
down a bunch of rocks.
when did I throw my card? Have we had a long rest since I chucked my
You did
card?
throw your card. And no, you haven't.
Okay.
You threw it in the fight versus dude. Actually,
I want
versus
to check
you.
the door for traps.
Oh, thanks, Gail. You're the best. If you ever need me, I can make you drinks and stuff. I don't have anything to make them out of.
Checking the door for traps for you. I'm making sure you'll be okay.
Oh, oh, oh,
You're fine. We'll put you back in the hole. Those are your choices.
don't put me back in the hole.
So open the door.
You check the traps. There are no traps. He approaches the door and he's like
Listen,
he looks over his shoulder.
Just open it and stand to the side. Let Apollo go in.
by the way, could we be using Mage Hand to do this?
To
tried
open
To
doors
open the
and stuff?
doors?
I don't know. What's it say?
I think we tried that.
I don't. Hand lasts for you can use your action to control the hand. Manipulate an object, open an unlocked door or container, stow or retrieve an item from an open container, or pour the contents out of a vial. You can move it up to 30 feet.
As long as there aren't weird circumstances or it's locked, sure.
Yeah. Okay. We could have been doing this the whole fucking time. I never really thought about it because prior iterations of me didn't constantly have barbershop quartet going.
We want to line up with Apollo then me.
Chode's like about to open the door, and then Adelaide speaks up. And he's like, oh, thank goodness.
I need
He backs
a
up.
chode mini, and I need you to be very careful about what sort of mini you provide me. Actually, I'll just use one of my platanitos.
Okay, so I'm pretty
Okay.
sure that I texted the other Esther, so I would have used one. I put a dot there, right? That means I used one of my spells because I used hex.
If you use text.
Yeah,
You did. I think you did use hex.
I'm pretty sure I did.
All right.
But that means that's. Oops, I didn't mean to text again. But that means that I can't. I'm trying to figure out when the spell ends. Like, am I still concentrating?
Unless you stopped. It lasts an hour, so it's probably still running.
It does. It says it lasts for an hour, so maybe that's fine.
Seems good to me. All right.
Sweet.
Door opens. Long hallway.
Ah, nuts. There's more doors down there.
More
So
door.
many doors.
So many choices. Ugh.
Just 3.
It's 3 choices.
You just roll a die. Roll a d6. I'm gonna roll a d6.
I'd say we try the door on the well. Say we try the door on the left.
Left, 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 left. I was
So
thinking left.
This one?
1, 2, 3,
The one
4.
with the least amount of shadows behind it that
Five.
seems less likely to lead to a new adventure.
The die said to go to this one.
The die is wrong.
Let's go to the left.
Wait, we check for traps.
Can we hear anything coming out from behind any of the doors?
No.
Wait, you can use clairvoyance. Why haven't we just been using that at
He
every
can only
door?
do it once per long rest.
Oh shit. Okay.
Let's check that door that Apollo's at for traps.
No traps.
Hey, use your hand again to open it. Hey, reach into your bag, your hole of hands, grab a hand to open it.
It's unfortunate that we have to have a big room to get that hole open.
Oh, that's the point.
Right. Y'all move over and open that door.
Oh, look, a chest. Check it for traps.
Who's the best at checking for traps anyway? Like who? Like what does that take?
Investigation.
Ooh, I got a +7.
Really? I got a +0.
It's intelligence.
Guess who's checking for traps all the time now?
I can't get there. It's too far away. I haven't even left the first room yet.
Everyone, make way, make way.
Make way! Make way!
Here, Buzz is getting the fuck out of the way here. Make way for the trap checker.
Can I just can I look through Apollo's eyes to check for traps?
No.
Fucker. What the fuck? What is that? What is that?
What is happening?
What is that?
Like,
If I see that, I'm certainly not going in there. Watch
This
me.
room is pretty standard. Not much going on. Oh, except for the one thing. There's a round, fleshy monstrosity hovering a few inches from the ground. It's a big son of a bitch. Maybe 5 feet in diameter. 4 eye stalks protrude from its glistening hide, and a single eye observes you above its slavering jaws.
Yeah, I'm not going in there. Fuck you, bitches.
Oh my
Vocab,
goodness.
dog.
Say something to him.
I'm
Be
so glad I
thou
changed it.
friend or foe.
In your head, you
In
hear
your head.
all of you in your head. It says, come in and show me what you got. I want to see what you got.
I haven't heard what we're supposed to show it. It's cut out both times.
Show me what you got. I want to see what you got.
What?
She immediately takes her titties out.
It begins to get angry as it continuously says, come in, show me what you got. I want to see
Got.
what you got.
Let's get in the room. Let's get in the room.
What? What? What?
Are we going in?
Apollo lets you go. Go on.
Apollo's not going in the room.
out first. Go on. Go on. Go on now.
Whatever.
Get. Whoops. Whoops. What happened? I think I clicked on you. I was trying to click on me. You go first.
That fucking sucks. I feel
You
like
go.
we should send the familiar into the room first,
Yeah.
but whatever.
Yeah. Suck a dick.
Apollo's like, I ain't not familiar. I'm a multi-dimensional being.
I just like tasty food.
We asked
I
her
don't
here. She
think
got
we
the
can
food.
all fit.
Wait, Chode, come on, Chode. Chode, I've got a job for you.
Chode comes in.
Juggle, Chode.
Show me what you got.
I don't wanna.
There's room in the back.
I'm gonna try once more to cast mirror image. Maybe this time it will work.
It actually looks like that. If anybody wants a visual aid.
I do want a visual aid.
I want to unvisual aid. I'm just gonna say Ear Mini is so much more disturbing. It blinks and it has teeth.
Chode, juggle. Here. I tossed Chode some stones.
You toss Chode some of those stones you've been picking up in all the rooms, and
Apollo, stand down.
I'm your man, Gale. Or, I'm your man, Gale. As you toss them to him, he catches them. How many are you tossing?
3.
It's child's play.
Toss another one.
Yeah, quick, throw him another one.
The head looks
On the
displeased.
rest of it.
Show me what you got.
Wait, what was that before the show me what you got?
The head looks displeased, and it yells into all of your heads and says, "Show me what you got."
Esther pulls out her titties.
Esther, sing! Sing like you've never sung before!
Really glad that Mike also cuts out.
Esther, make a performance check.
Oh, performance. Shit.
You have charisma. You got charisma for days.
Okay, I got 5. We need a
Gail, make a performance check for Chode. You got a +7.
okay. You wanna do yours first?
I guess. What do I need?
You need a DC 15.
I got a 23.
Hot damn.
As you know, he's juggling faster, juggling. He throws one, lands on his nose, balances it like a seal, flicks it back up, continues going.
Well done,
then-
Chode. Well done.
You slap him on the back, and he says, "Oh, thank you. I told you I was a performer." And he goes, poof, into black particles and disappears.
What the fuck?
Did he? What? What? Chode.
Esther, make a performance check
Oh, still?
for your singing,
He already disappeared. What are we checking for?
because you were doing it at the same time.
Wow. Okay. Well, it's a 16 plus another 5 is 21.
Esther lets out. What kind of genre song are you singing, Esther?
Sounded
Oh, she's
operatic.
singing Ave Maria with her tits out.
Ave Maria, tits out.
She get a roll with
Chode probably
advantage.
turned around and juggled those also, and Esther goes poof into black dust and disappears also.
Wait. Who
Oh,
turned
God.
into black dust the first time?
Chode did, and then Esther
Chode
did.
and Esther? I thought the blinky eye disappeared.
No,
No.
it was Chode.
He said he.
Gale,
Shit.
The eye has no gender.
everyone else in the room, he turns its giant eye at you, and you hear in your head, "Show me what you got."
Did they do well or poorly?
Show me what you got.
Shake, 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 Sonora. Shake it all the time.
Ooh, I can do.
Shake Sonora. Shake your body like.
Gale, make a performance check with advantage.
I can do close-up magic. I'm a cartomancer. I can use a I can conceal. No. You learn prestidigitation and can use.
A 19.
It was almost a 3 without that advantage.
Yay for advantage.
All right, Gale is singing his song, shaking his fake bag of stones that he's been collecting, and once again, poof, Gale puffs into black smoke. That's not Gale. Gale.
I can only assume this is a good thing.
Show me what you got. And then all around the ring of the eye, red liquid begins to form and coagulate.
Like blood or tears?
Kind of bloody tears.
Cool. Do you like close-up magic?
Show me what you got.
Close-up magic.
He gets closer. A little bit of the red liquid drips off onto the ground and it goes.
None of that came through. I love that.
A sizzling sound with a little bit of smoke comes up where it hits the ground.
Yeah, I'll perform close-up magic. I've been practicing ever since we hit level 4 and I got my cartomancy.
All right. What does that mean?
4? We're at level 3.
I think we're at level 4.
Oh, yeah.
You learn the prestidigitation cantrip and can use it to create illusions that duplicate the effects of stage magic. When used in this way, you conceal the verbal and somatic components of the spell as ordinary conversation and card handling. So I can perform card tricks with my deck of cards.
As you're making bridges and stuff, his eye gets
Is
wider.
this your card?
You have advantage on the performance check as you are
Could it
actually using magic.
be religion? Honestly,
No.
it should be sleight of hand, but that doesn't make a difference because it's also +0. But did you say I had advantage?
Yes, I did.
Okay, everything's +0. At least it's not strength.
Don't try and do any feats of strength.
No, well, it's an 8 and a 6, so I didn't do well.
An 8 and a 6.
Yeah.
You got nothing.
None of that came through.
You got nothing.
I got nothing?
Apollo, you see Adelaide dust into nothingness, and all of her stuff collapses to the ground, still where she was standing.
Oh,
Oh my God.
no.
Now I'm somewhere naked. Like my clothes?
Oh,
Everything.
and your scroll.
And your
And your
spellbook.
shit. Gold.
I care most about my unders in this moment.
You have no unders.
I mean, not now. That's what I'm saying. I'm distraught because I lost my unders.
Buzzlebee and Apollo, show me what you got.
Buzz and maybe Apollo too. They start doing like an aerial dance together, like flying silks, except they're just, they're doing like twisty loos.
All right, y'all can make an advantage on the roll, but it counts for both of you.
Go for
Are
it.
you rolling or am I, Sarah?
You can do it.
Ugh. Do we get advantage?
You have advantage on the roll, but it counts for both, as it is a tandem performance.
Ooh. Oh. What do we get to add to it? Performance? No.
You got +2 charisma.
Yeah, it would be your charisma. Apollo has a +0, so.
Yeah, no. Go back. Go.
He got -2 charisma from the Milwaukee.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Okay, go back.
What about Apollo?
Go back. No, he's still got 11, so he gets +1.
Okay, so he got a 15.
Like -2 gives him 12, and that gives you a +1 modifier.
Ah.
Why the fuck is Buzzleby charismatic?
Well, he's not as charismatic as he once was.
A denizen of hell. All right.
Apollo
was
is
the
a
roll?
cute cat.
The 15.
A 15 is what you needed. All right. Apollo and Buzzleby puff into black smoke, and all of you appear back in this room down here.
Including Adelaide?
As y'all appear, you almost immediately notice that Adelaide is butt naked,
Oh, bummer.
with all of y'all like normal looking. And Adelaide is in the middle of the group, just nothing.
Apollo opens
Okay.
up his wing.
Esther says, Adelaide, have you no shame? With her titties still out.
I have nothing! Apparently. We're just right back here. And I'm
Yeah, we didn't
naked.
get too far. And your stuff's gotta be in that other room. Or so says Apollo, I think.
Huh. Well, I'm gonna go back. Wait, can I cast spells? What did I need?
You need your spell book to cast spells.
Or my card deck. Do I get to pick at any random moment? Because Cartomancer says I can use a card deck as my spellcasting focus.
You have nothing.
I understand. I'm just asking in this moment because I'm curious. Because I also have like the spell book. Do I have to pick one or the other?
I don't know. It's what depends on what it says.
Okay. Well, the spell book says while you're holding your awakened spell book, it grants you the following benefits. You can use the book as a spellcasting focus. So it sounds like only while I'm holding it. As an aside, I think Emily Axford's wizard has the same class because she has an awakened spellbook that talks to her, and she also has the magic quill that can transcribe.
You don't have to have your spellbook to cast spells. You have to have your spellbook to change spells over a long rest. So you have access to whatever you already had prepared. You still need an arcane focus to overcome material components. So
But that's why I need that's why I would need the spell book or the deck of cards.
A spell
or
focus.
my staff. But I could use any of those three things at any given moment. Like I don't have to. One doesn't have to be. Cool. Well, barring a situation where I lose literally everything, I've got lots of backups for spellcasting focus. But right now I am quite naked. So as long as it no, but I mean everything requires some component, right?
Not everything. All right, what are y'all doing? Y'all are back in the clone room.
So verbal. Oh, okay. So what would it? How would I? Oh, material. The M. So anything that doesn't have an M.
Yep.
So I think Adelaide needs to go back in there and press this guy to get her stuff back.
Agreed.
She's already lost everything, so what does she have left to lose?
My life, bitch.
All right. What are y'all doing?
All right, I can.
Suggesting Adelaide try to go get her
I'm
stuff
I'm
back.
gonna run back up to the door and look in and see if my shit's in there.
It is not.
Son of a bitch. And the eyeball's gone too? The multi-eyeball guy?
As you come in, the eyeball floats up out of this trap door and it goes, and it says, "You again."
Where's my shit?
And it just shoots a glob of red congealed tears at you.
Ew.
Shield.
All right.
Dodge?
And how long? I think that's part of your AC.
Till your next turn. Till
What?
the
No.
beginning of your next turn.
Sorry, no, I meant how long has it been? Because my mirror image lasts for a minute. I would say I ran back here pretty quickly.
Sure, it can be active.
Okay.
Right.
So I cast shield. Oh, I can do it once for free too. I use my ring shield, not my spell shield.
But I'll take it if that's all we got. What we got to say for you? Nuts.
Oh my god,
Invisible. I have a +5. So my AC is 16.
I know, that's why I said you did a horrible job.
I did my best.
You want some fruit?
A 16. All right. Well, I rolled a 14.
Hell yeah.
You want the mac and cheese left over from last night?
Mac and cheese.
Alright, so shield was a reaction. I'm gonna cast a second level witch bolt at him.
Roll the hit.
Oh no, I can't. I don't have my shit. The magic missile. Second level, so it's 4 missiles.
I mean, I guess the rest of us should be trying to fight this thing too.
Yeah, I didn't really like communicate anything. I just ran
We're in like
naked.
a semi-surprise round right now as she ran off. We'll go into initiative on right after
Oh
this.
no, I just threw the That's fine. Everything's fine. So that's 11 plus 4. So 15 points of force damage.
How many projectiles is in that?
4.
As your beams through the air towards it, each one of those eyes intercepts one. And they just absorb into it.
That doesn't seem good.
So, but he lost 4 eyes?
No, it hit the eyes and it kind of got sucked in around the eye and then back into its body, like it's absorbing the magical energy.
Oh.
Well, fuck.
Roll initiative.
Give me back my shit, bitch. Son of a
Really high.
bitch. Apollo didn't. Apollo has done poorly.
Of course. Bet Apollo did better than Esther.
What'd you get?
Hester got a 2.
That is better. I mean, Apollo's better.
I like your shield.
Oh yeah.
Buzz got
May
a
it
19.
keep me alive.
Kept you alive from the first thing.
There. Alright, I need Gale and
I'll roll for Gale.
Gale.
Gale got an 8.
Gale got an 8. Chode will go right after Gale.
Okay, I was about to ask, do we have Chode? We need a yellow one. I'll make this old lady one.
Gale just got an 8 for her initiative.
I get a +5.
Oh wait, Gale gets 8 plus 5.
Does Chode? Oh, that's Chode.
13.
Does Chode still go after Gale?
Chode goes right after Gale. All right.
Gale, you've got a minion.
You know, I really like. I feel like I could use another berry. He just hook a brother up.
Okay, the monster gets to go first.
The eye, you see all of those beams of energy kind of out around its eyeballs and refocus and shoot right back at you.
Good thing I
Adelaide.
have a shield up.
And it splashes against your shield.
Ha! Shield, bitch!
Eyes absorb each of the missiles.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate.
All right, that was action. Does not have a bonus action. All right. It floats off of the door over towards you, Adelaide. All right.
Why would it get closer?
Maybe
Buzzlebee.
it wants to use its giant jaws to eat your head.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Buzzlebee's turn.
You got 40 feet. Let's see here. That
I
is.
guess he
Ooh,
does have a
inside.
mouth.
That thing. Okay, go away. We got. Is it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So he can actually get 2. All right. Right upon him. Hate this. All right, let's have Buzz attack him.
All right, roll to hit.
Here.
AC 14.
AC 14. All right. He got 2.
I would say you did not hit.
I don't think he hit. 2 plus 5. So he got 7.
All right, next. Adelaide. Your shield shuts off.
Yeah.
Now there are just 4 Gales or 4 Adelaides naked standing there in a semicircle.
Yeah. Wait.
Can he at least be distracted by the naked
Yeah, I guess
Gale?
they would
or
need to look
Adelaide?
exactly like me.
I think you should have disadvantage for, extra disadvantage for being
My
so distracted.
massive bush.
4 massive bushes.
Yeah.
Well, perhaps if it was more human, it could be distracted. Adelaide, what do you go?
I will try Ray of Frost. It's a different type of spell. No, but if it comes back, it'll hurt me, is the thing. And I'm naked. Does that affect... I guess I don't have armor. Did I lose my ring of protection?
Oh,
You have nothing on you.
Huh. So I did have to cast shield. And my AC is... But it missed by more than one, right? I think it was like a 14 versus 16. So it still would have been a 15
not even worth
with
it.
shield.
I rolled a 14,
Yeah.
so
I still would have had a 15 with shield. And I can still cast
Yeah.
shield, so that's fine. I'm gonna cast Misty Step
okay.
and blip over here and try to open this trapdoor.
It opens, and there is a ladder going down into a small room.
I'm going in. I'm looking for my shit.
Okay, yeah, I mean you have your movement, so
Good luck,
about
guys!
10 feet down the ladder. So you got about 10 feet left of movement. The trapdoor. Did you make an effort to make sure it stayed open, or did you want it to shut behind you?
Is it dark down here?
It will be dark down here if it shuts.
I'll just leave it open.
Okay. You look around the room, and
Is my shit down here?
all of your shit is just unceremoniously piled in a corner. And also, there is a small chest, and there is a small red, blue, and black cage that has really fine bars. And inside of that cage, you see something moving around. You can't really tell what it is from the distance you are at.
Okay,
So
I'm going straight to my stuff.
All right, you go over to your stuff.
I cast a spell, and that's probably
Your
all
turn
my
is up.
movement. Do I
You
have
used your
like a
movement.
free
Use your
action to dress myself?
your free action was to open the door.
Oh, fine. Okay. Well, I'm standing over all my shit.
Yes, you are. Okay.
4 of me are standing over all my shit.
4 of you are standing over all of your shit.
Wait, but
Right.
only one. There's only one set of stuff of clothes, right? And 4 sets of you. So
It's
only
fine.
one of
They
you.
they magically get the clothes as I get the clothes because they have to look like me. I already mentally hooped this.
You cast it before you lost all your stuff, and
Yeah.
now they're naked. So
Yeah, exactly. That's why I mentally jumped through all these hoops to like they have to
Right.
look exactly like me, regardless of like what happens. Like that's
Do they get clothes as soon as you put on clothes?
Yeah. magic.
Gale.
Gale.
Alright.
Adelaide started this fight and then she just dipped out.
Right?
I'd have done the same thing regardless of who came in here. I gotta get my shit. A wizard without their shit is nothing.
I mean, Buzz went in there after, but I don't know that anybody else has to.
I mean, I feel like she's still trapped down there. Like, we kind of.
To make it easier on you, you don't know that, so just proceed as if you don't know that.
It's fair. You don't know where I am.
We just know she ran into the room.
Correct.
So.
Well, Buzz ran in after her. Unsuccessfully.
I just like this guy's little feet dangling. He's so cute. Why you even got feet, my guy? They can't carry
Okay,
you
I transformed
around.
into bear mode. Wait, let me count 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, I'm gonna turn into a bear.
I don't know that you'll be able to get past Apollo.
Every one of those doorways that are only 5 foot wide are going to count as double movement because of how big a bear is.
You might want to get in there and then turn into a bear.
Well, the bear has 10 more movement speed than
Oh.
Gale does. That's why I was counting that. So.
One of the downsides of a bear is that it's big. So.
But if Gale used her action to dash, she could still bonus action turn into a bear, right?
25.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, I can go 25 up to here, turn into a bear, and then it'll cost me 10 more, 35 to get right here, right?
Okay.
Okay. I want to turn into a bear, go right there. 35 movement, 40 movement. I'm going to make some space for Apollo. And I'm going to attack this guy.
Blanks. I forget what Apollo has a. Why, thank you, good sir. Is that Apollo's voice? I don't know.
They're so upset
Indubitably.
by her loss of stuff that she won't even look into the camera.
Yeah, she's working on stuff also. She's being distracted. All right.
Or I'm maintaining my focus by keeping my hands busy on mundane tasks. I'm cutting up the Wade's birthday party invites.
I'm using
So
claw attack.
he can take him to school before it's too late, because his birthday party's in like 3 weeks.
I'm going to use luck.
Oh
Fair.
shit! Yeah, you're gonna use luck.
Once you roll a 1,
A 1.
not a 1.
I got 20.
A nat 20. Nat 20?
No, it's not a nat 20.
Oh.
Aww.
20.
Better than a 1 though.
Better than a nat
Yeah.
1.
Roll damage. As your claw slashes into one of these eyes.
Yeah, I guess Apollo is able to convey to everyone that magic damage can get back.
Where's the die 6 here?
I don't think you have a dice 6. Matthew?
Dice, they need dice.
No,
Yeah,
not
dice
mine.
six right
Not
here.
mine.
No, they need dice. They said it.
Not from
Dice,
me.
dice,
Not
dice,
from.
dice,
Not
dice,
from
dice,
my bolt.
dice,
Not.
dice,
Oh,
dice,
you knocked
dice,
over
dice.
baby Apollo. You're such a fuck.
I just found it. I just found the 6.
Dead to me. All of you. Bitches. Who the
Damage?
fuck is Glizzle Gus? Oh, that was that lady.
It's true. It was. Who y'all saved and then tried to kill.
We didn't try to kill. We just didn't trust what she was saying, and she ran away.
11 damage.
Ouch.
I'm going for a
11
bite attack.
damage.
You know, bite
All
a
right.
knife?
I'm going for a bite attack next.
Get a mouthful. Eat one of those tentacles off.
Ew.
11.
No, 11 won't do it.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll use another lucky roll. I'll use another luck.
Okay, he uses another luck.
$14.
A 14 is exactly what you need.
Okay.
The luck gods are showing you great favor this day, Gale.
I mean, come on. We all know that luck isn't really a superpower.
Yes, it is.
It super is.
I didn't realize Yuki from the Deadpool movies, the little Asian girlfriend,
Uh-huh.
is in Wolverine movies.
Yep.
I had no
In the
idea.
Fox universe.
Yeah, I had stopped. I stopped watching all the X-Men movies before whichever one Wade was watching tonight. I was like, that's fucking Yu-Gi-Oh!
6.
6 damage. Ouch! And in one fell swoop, Gale enters the room as a bear and bloodies this creature.
Oh. 6 damage. That didn't seem. He didn't seem very strong. Didn't seem like you
Alright.
needed to hurt this guy.
Well, the other one was a lot more.
Oh.
First
All right.
attack was a lot more than 6 damage.
Oh, okay, I see.
Very
I thought, but
protected against magic, not so much a bear.
Gale, you hear from in the other room, you hear Chode go, "Hey, are you okay? If you die, maybe throw out a berry. Hey, throw it in the corridor."
Oh, by the way, on my transformation, I want to absorb the baby Bjorn. I don't want to have the baby Bjorn out.
Okay.
what?
After my experience with the melting baby Bjorn, I'm seeing what could happen.
Oh, we must protect the baby Bjorn.
Protect the baby Bjorn.
And
You-
Gale.
You go and transform, and you absorb the baby Bjorn, but you feel like a resistance. Like it fights you a little bit, and then absorbs into your form.
Like the golden baby doesn't want to be eaten.
And in your mind, you can just hear just a low, quiet baby crying constantly.
Oh my god, don't do that again.
I'm sure this is fine.
Well, that's
Alright.
very strange.
But hey, you might try to communicate with your baby. We couldn't talk to it before.
All right, that's what Chode does.
That was Chode's whole action?
Yep.
Chode is
Damn
an
it, Chode.
actual chode.
Apollo, it's your turn.
Get in there, scratch him up.
Still, everything is. This fucking dungeon doesn't give Apollo 20 feet of movement ever.
I mean, it
That's
is a dungeon.
That's 5 feet forward. Scratchy scratch. Scratchy scratch. Where the fuck is it? Here he is. Lord Apollo. Has it? Oh fuck, my dice are wrong now too, because it says it's a +8 to hit. He doesn't have a plus. Uh-oh. I don't think I saved that.
Got a +7 to hit.
Why did that not save?
Couldn't tell you.
Huh. Anyway, alright, so it's +7. Everyone remember that.
No one's gonna remember that.
That she has a +6 to hit
16 + 7 hits, right?
with a +5.
I'm gonna. All I needed was a +5.
That's true.
Nat 20, right to the headset. Poop.
All
Alright.
right, what'd you get?
What was 16 + 7?
That will more than hit.
Yeah.
Damage.
7 points of slashing damage.
7 points of slashing damage. Ouchie. All right. Looking pretty rough. Thinks it might have been a bad idea to pick a fight with so many large beasts, since there are literally not. There's just all beasts in this room at this point. All right. Esther, I think you're next.
I think she's last. Oh goodness, let's see here.
There's not really anything you can do.
Yeah, I don't even think I can get into the room.
Well, you could cast spells without going into the room, but probably don't need to.
Like
Top
a
five.
Apollo's like, I watched him reflect spells back into Lady Adelaide.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, I'd have to dash to be able to get anywhere anyway.
I mean,
30.
you can get to the corner and look around it. So
So if I'm.
Use your hex. Hex him.
So we decided that, like, Hex, as long as I maintain my concentration, lasts for an hour. So, like, I don't have to use another spell slot to use it.
just a bonus action to move it.
Wait, can I Hex him from here? Do I have a vantage point on him?
Yeah, you can hex him.
Sweet. Well, Hex. We've hexed his strength. If
All
I've
right.
got a vantage point on him from here, I guess I don't know if I should even. Probably shouldn't. Like, Apollo told us that he shot back those missiles, right?
Yep. He seems to reflect
Alright.
spells. At the very least, it was magic missile. He reflected a magic missile.
You know what? I think I got a crossbow on there. Can I use my action to, like, grab a rustle through my bag and grab this crossbow and blow some, like, cobwebs off of it?
You can use an action to prepare the crossbow and get your bolts out and load it and do all the things you never actually do because you never use it.
Yeah. All right, so we'll fumble around to try to get this crossbow out since my magic won't work. We'll see what happens.
All right. Esther's done. The eye kind of looks around. Red tears begin to form in his eyes when they kind of come around it. It's the opposite of clear eyes as it just gets redder and redder and redder. And then a blinding pulse of red shoots out the door and hits the wall. Apollo, make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
That's a 10.
All right. At the same time, all four of the other eye stalks go and they point at you, Gale. And this purplish, greenish, kind of like haze flashes over you. And you need to make a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Who does?
Gale.
Okay.
Whew, that was a big number. Apollo, you take 24
Oh,
necrotic.
son of a bitch.
What for?
I'm very confused about. Oh, I guess 46. Oh, we get 5.
16.
Okay.
Sorry, what'd you say, Gale?
Got a 16.
16 is more than enough to resist. All right. You feel your whole body begin to like freeze up, and then you push through it and you continue to move. But for a second there, you thought you were gonna just freeze up in place. I'm gonna be dead soon. Puzzle bee.
Bee. Alright, Buzz is gonna try to sting this guy again. Has he
Sting
moved?
life.
He's still in the same spot, right? Like, we're still...
Yep.
Okay. I'll make sure he hadn't escaped.
Do we get advantage for surrounding him?
No, we're not playing with flanking rules because
Alright.
generally I'm gonna outnumber you, and
I think
you
that's
don't
a
want
fair
me to have it
decision.
either.
That works.
I can abide by this decision. Ah! He got 2 plus 5. 7. He's just flailing around aimlessly.
The eye kind of dodges to the side, floats away. Little magical shields deflect your attacks. All right. Next is Adelaide. Adelaide, it's your turn.
So I'm over my shit. I'm going to pick up, I guess, my book for the spell casting. That's like a free action, right? To pick something up.
Yeah.
And then I guess, is that cage on the way back towards the ladder, or is it like close enough where I could peek in at it as I run to the ladder?
I mean, sure, it's a minor detour. I mean,
Yeah, I just want to get a little peeky poo at it on my way up. Or is this bear standing on top of the? I guess it's open. She's just sort of hanging over the edge, right?
you look up out of it, and there's just a bear butt
Son of a
visible.
bitch! I can see Gail's hole again. Yeah.
The Gale hole.
Sure. Yeah, you can make a stop by there, and the spider
Spider.
in the cage that is the object that you have seen. It looks like this, and it's just moving around.
Oh, why is it a real picture of a spider? I thought it was gonna be a drawing.
It's just moving around in the cage, moving this way and that, and it kind of skitters towards you with almost too much recognition, and then backs away into another corner. All right.
Can I say hello? Or is does that still, is this, I'm trying to also get up to the ladder and.
You can soliloquy. It does not respond. All right.
Okay, well, hey, well, it's still my turn. Calm down.
I know.
Okay, you just keep all writing like we're going on to the next thing, and I'm like, I'm not.
I'm pretty sure that's the spider from Spooderman.
Spooderman.
Is that a Spooderman spider?
I'm pretty sure that's a Spooderman spider.
Boop, 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 boop. Look out.
All right, Adelaide, what are you doing?
I'm very scared to cast anything, actually. Yeah, actually, no. Have you guys successfully cast any magic at it?
She calls up Adelaide. You hear rah 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 rah.
Apollo
I
says
was
no.
told not to even try. I got a crossbow out.
Okay, well, good luck. I'll be down here.
All right. That's Adelaide, I guess.
Yeah, I thought I don't want to cast a spell and then it just smack one of them in the face with it. So
Gail, it's your turn. Finish this beast.
finish him.
How fucked up does it look?
Pretty fucked up.
All right, I'm going with bite attack first.
You think if you got a repeat of your last performance, you'd probably take it out.
I mean, that's hard to do. 5, 11.
11
Nope.
misses.
All right, going for the claws. Oh shit! I think I just closed out the bear tab.
Oops.
Give me a second.
How do
Bring
you
up
spell
bear tab
Milwaukee?
again.
Milwaukee.
Let me just bring it up.
I think.
Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Yep.
Yep.
Go me.
I'm impressed.
You didn't even need Microsoft Word.
Nope.
I used Google search.
14.
14 will hit. Roar.
$11.
11 points of damage. Ouch. Looking super hurt. Tentacles partially not floating anymore, but still standing. You think if you'd hit your bite attack, you'd be dead. All right.
It's hard to hit 2 attacks.
It is. Chode goes.
That's all I got.
Boss! Gale! You okay? I'm coming! I'm coming! Comes around the corner and goes, Gale's been eaten by a bear! Ah! And runs 2 more squares this way. All right. Apollo.
Slash slash.
Slash,
Is
slash,
there
slash,
less?
slash.
I think there's also less damage, right? Instead of a +4, it's a +3.
Correct.
So that was a oopsie poops. Because he did hit, didn't he?
I think so. Yeah, I'll give myself 1 hit point back.
That's unnecessary. Alright, that's a dirty 20 to hit.
All right. You hit.
Okay, now.
Yeah.
Can I trade a beer?
6 points of slashing
Well,
damage.
eating the mac and cheese.
6 points of slashing damage. Your claws rip into this eyeball, and the
Ugh.
lens peels off in one
Ugh.
big piece.
Ew.
And it
Hate
kind
it.
of goes to the ground, and its tentacles flap a little bit, and they shoot little purple beams off in random directions in slower spurts. And then it's still on the ground.
Ew.
I hate it. Apollo probably tastes it.
Ew.
And as you observe it, the corpse begins to go.
Uh-oh.
What like it's about to
Run away!
explode?
Run away!
It's expanding.
I want to run away!
Can we run? Wait, who's?
Apollo's
Whose
gonna
turn
try
is
and
it?
stomp it.
Apollo stomps it. All right,
I'm running
Apollo.
away while Apollo stomps it.
Yeah,
Apollo,
Gale's running.
You already took a turn this turn, Apollo.
Okay.
You did an attack action, so you don't have another action to try and stomp it.
That's fine.
Whose turn is it then?
Apollo if they want to do anything else, but
I mean, he can't. I mean, I guess he could run, but he's gonna try and stomp it when it's his turn.
all right, Esther, it's your turn. You
It
see this ball. It's on the ground, not moving, but it is swelling. Little beams of purplish light shoot out of its eyes periodically, uncontrolled.
But it's dead, right? I can tell that it's dead or will be soon.
Make an Arcana check for me.
Arcana check. Ugh. Seems. Oh, I got some of that. Nice.
Nice.
I got some of that.
Yeah, I got some of that Arcana. We got 13s.
13. You're looking at this, and you are like pretty convinced this is like an uncontrolled magical construct beginning to fray around the edges.
Meaning, get the fuck out?
Meaning all kinds of random magical effects can happen when magic is uncontrolled. So
Get the fuck out. I'm standing here like fumbling around with a crossbow. I don't even know how to do. I'm getting the fuck out.
You're not even
Let's see.
in there to get out.
all right. Esther, what are you doing?
We're running. Let's see here.
Okay.
We got 30 feet. We're coming back into this other room. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. We're gonna go back to behind this wall a little bit. And then we're gonna prepare an action. If it comes, if anyone I don't recognize, anyone that looks aggressive that I don't recognize comes through that door, I'm ready to just shoot him with my little crossbow thing.
Okay.
Like, I'm going to use this fucking crossbow.
I got this bow and it's ready to go. All right. On the monster's turn, it grows to the size of like a county fair winning pumpkin.
That is specific, and I think it depends on which county you go to and if they are known for their abnormally sized pumpkins. Otherwise,
your turn.
it's quite average.
So Wilson County Fair, not a Grundy County Fair.
Oh, Wilson County has baller pumpkins?
Yeah, you never been to the Wilson County Fair?
No.
Buzzweed's turn.
Oh, it's Buzz's turn?
Yeah.
He just said that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Pop it like a pimple. What just
So does
happened?
Buzz also understand that this is like bad? Does Buzz
Did
like,
you tell
with
him?
his knowledge- Well, does Buzz with his knowledge of like demon stuff think there's any way he can stop this from like doing bad shit?
He looks at it. He's like, I don't know. I could stick it with my tail. What do you think?
Stick it.
Seemed to work on all them demons in the underworld, where they got these big holes, big things on the side of their bodies. We occasionally had to fly up and stick them.
I can't
Stick 'em.
begin to understand what that means. Adelaide's down here
Wait.
debating on letting a spider bite her in case it's like that amazing art
It's a
book
Scorpion
about
spider.
the boy who gains spider abilities.
Is this actually analogous to those other folks in the underworld, or is this probably, does he think this is probably, oh shit,
I don't know. I've never seen anything like this, but hey, and it's vaguely the right shape. I give it a shot.
I think Buzzbee needs to like get the fuck out.
I mean, okay. I mean, I get out. I get the fuck out any day of the week. All right.
All right, let's get the fuck out. We got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Let's get him behind the wall. And get him him's gonna be prepped with his little stinger tail too to poke anything that looks aggressive that he don't know if it comes around that wall too.
Esther, you're in that room, and Buzzleby comes flying through the door. You're like, your finger goes, and then stops. All right,
We know this one. We know this one.
you know that one. All right. Adelaide's turn.
What's happening? She'll probably. Well, she can't even close it because that bear's ass is in the way. She's just gonna back away.
All you know is you can see a bare ass.
Yeah.
You can
Well,
see
and
one bear.
screaming. Oh, I guess you can't actually tell anybody to run away. So yeah, fair enough. Maybe Buzzleby said something about running away. She's just gonna
Get the
back
fuck
up.
out!
She's just gonna back away from the door and.
All right, you'll be like this direction actually. It walks down and goes this way.
Oh, okay. Well, whatever. She's away from the door and maybe inspecting the spider while getting dressed.
You
Oh,
look
you're
at it. It
undressed.
looks at you.
Still.
I'm still naked.
All right.
Is there any little sign? Ooh, can I check for magic? Do like an arcane check? Arcana?
Not if you're going to be putting your clothes on.
I'll put my clothes on.
Okay.
That feels important. Getting all my gear back.
All right. This turn, you spend putting all your gear back where it goes. You'll be fully back and prepped.
Okay.
All right.
Gale.
Yes. Gale, it is your turn.
Gale gonna run.
Go run. Go run.
You're gonna pop it trying to get past it.
Go run. All right. Gale, it is 20, 45 to get into the corridor.
How much?
There's a large sized creature blocking a 5-foot door, so it doubles twice exponentially.
You're just like climbing on top of Apollo and like squishing him to like get.
So you said it was 45?
It'll take you 45 to get to here
Okay,
in the
well I'm
current
gonna dash.
circumstances.
So there's 45,
He's dashing.
50, 55, 60. And I guess that takes me like 75 to get there.
You can get in the corner so you're not
Go here.
blocking. How we spin it?
I don't know.
You remember, you're a large sized creature, so when you're trying movements, put yourself at a cross because you take up 4 squares.
Okay. Well, I'll just stay there.
All right. Or you can
You
move there.
use your scroll wheel. Yeah, there you go. To rotate.
Scroll wheel. How do you use your scroll wheel?
On
Pick it
the
up and
on the
scroll.
mouse.
Oh, you click and then you scroll it.
Yeah.
Was that you? You did that?
No, I didn't do that.
Oh, you didn't do that.
Crap. I can't.
Wait.
You right click to hold it, and then
No,
use
you
the
left click to hold it.
Left click to hold and then.
Okay.
Oh, fair enough.
You gotta hold down the left click.
Yeah.
All right. Gale is done. Chode goes.
The fuck is Chode? Oh, Chode's way over there.
Hold on. What do you mean? That's a bear. Why is there a bear in these corridors? This is weird. I don't like it. And Chode goes.
Apollo
And he
says,
goes and runs through
"That's
this door.
Gale, you dumb bitch." It might be gone.
All right. All right. Apollo.
Get the fuck out!
Apollo's gonna pop it.
He's gonna pop it.
Yeah, Apollo's committed to popping.
Apollo goes. I need you to make a magical bomb disarming roll, and you got to roll a nat 20 or this explodes in your face.
Okay.
Oh no.
Not 20. No, it's a 17.
All right, y'all see Apollo just get poof, and he hits that wall, slumps to the ground, and let's see if he's still standing.
Oh,
I'm still standing.
I kind of felt like a little like I was cheated on right there, with you two saying video.
That would be 36 points of force damage.
Nope, Apollo's gone.
Shh.
Oh, Apollo, where are you?
Apollo winks out in a flourish of leaves and disappears back into his own dimension.
Leaves? Is that just because of his fae-ness? Or is that because
I
of the eyeball?
actually thought that's how you described it previously. Maybe that was another character.
That is how Princess Vespa transforms into her wild shape.
There you go. That's what I'm remembering. All right. Roll. Adelaide, roll a d4. On a 1, the roof that you're on partially collapses on you.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh no.
It's 2.
The roof buckles, cracks appear, but it doesn't fall.
Apollo!
You feel your connection to Apollo just blink out of existence. All right. The non-combat. What are y'all doing?
I'm
guess
gonna
we gotta go-
investigate this room more
I think
thoroughly.
we gotta go check on Adelaide to make sure the roof didn't collapse on her. That was a mighty big boom.
Yeah, y'all run over there. Poke your head down in the trapdoor, and Adelaide's down there fiddling around with all the stuff.
He'll come
that's
back!
down there.
So there was a chest. Can I check it for traps?
Sure. Roll investigation.
We gotta spend a full day in here, guys. Get comfy. We can't go anywhere until I've had a solid 24 hours of dancing to get Apollo back.
Y'all still dancing.
Feeling like a little kid. That's 18 plus 7.
You are looking at this chest, and you don't think it has any traps, but during the course of your investigation, you have determined that it has like a false bottom on it. Like you could slide the bottom out, and there would be like an extra space.
Cool. So I'm looting the shit.
You find 17 gold pieces, 2 small rubies, and you found the red, blue, and black cage with a spider inside of it.
What was in the secret thing?
Inside of the secret thing? I didn't know
Yeah.
if you'd opened it.
Hell yeah. There's no traps anywhere, and there's a secret thing.
You open it, and inside of there is a tiny little key with a little spider emblem on its top piece. And you remember, as you had investigated that cage previously, there wasn't a lock on it.
But it's a spider key, not for the spider cage?
It is a spider key.
But there's no keyhole for the spider cage?
Not from where you looked at it previously.
If
I'm
only
gonna
we
go
had
and
a
look at
pilot
it now.
that fly.
We'll have him in 24 hours once I start dancing. Can I check?
You gotta
Now
go
can
get
I?
Chode first.
Now can I do the Arcana check
Yeah.
for the cage?
As you get closer and lean down to perform your Arcana checks, as the key gets closer and
Hey, I'm
closer,
not putting the key close.
it gets closer naturally because you're leaning closer. A little key hole appears on one of the bars.
Beest thou
It's for
friend
candy.
or foe?
Make your Arcana check.
Do you have speak with animals yet, Gail? That's something that Vespa
Oh,
took
well,
at some point.
I don't think I have it, but I can change my spells if we do a long rest.
Can't you just turn into a spider and talk to him in his native language?
I'm okay. Oh no. Esther distracted me, and I only got a 10 on my Arcana. Can anyone assist?
I mean, you're looking at it. You think the cage is definitely magical.
Esther
Um,
can assist me. Esther,
Um,
assist me instead of just.
I think I got Arcana.
You
Yeah,
do.
I got +2.
She has a
Yes, I
proficiency
helped.
in Arcana.
all right.
Let's
Esther
try
helped.
again. It's definitely magical. Come look at this, Esther.
The cage is definitely magical.
Okay, that got me up to 15 plus 7.
15 plus a 22. All right. I mean, you're looking at this thing, and it is
It's hella magical,
obviously
guys.
obviously otherworldly.
Otherworldly?
It means it's from an other world.
It's a good book.
What?
Hmm?
What's happening? Have
Otherworld
I had a
is good book.
stroke?
I don't know. Have you?
I don't know. 12 plus. What are these?
What's the matter?
I'm personally having several crises all at once. Okay, so all I know is it's otherworldly and it's got a spider in it, and I can unlock it with this key. But I don't know
Do you have
anything
animal
about the
handling?
spider.
Gail has animal handling. I don't know if that helps.
That's not really for a spider.
It's an
The
animal.
spider is an animal.
You could maybe hold it without getting bitten. I don't think it'll. But is there any like sort of history that I might have read about another world that had red and black spiders?
No.
No? Cool.
Esther's history, she can help think through the histories together. We brainstorm.
Y'all
I feel like
brainstorm
we
and
gotta
come
go
up
save
empty.
Chode. He ran into another room.
Should we go? Shall we leave Adelaide here to play with her spider and go find Chode?
Yeah, I
I
have to
mean,
start dancing. I have to dance for 24 hours to get Apollo back.
can we go get Chode and then come back and do the dancing?
I mean, I don't have a problem with that if that's what y'all want to do.
What
I'm,
if there's
I'm
something terrible in the next room?
Then I'm the tank instead of Apollo.
If there's something terrible in the next room, then we should definitely go save Chode.
Yeah, we need your help.
Why do we need to save
Let's
Cho?
pause real quick. Gail, if you would like to talk, turn back into a human.
I don't know what's wrong with Gail. I think she must be very concerned about the spider.
You can't eat the spider, Gail. How did Gail even get down in there? Gail's not even in there.
It's just a head in that trapdoor.
I need a smoke break.
That's odd. Smoke slash bio slash whatever you want break. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess Esther can also be wanting to save Chode. We'll probably be okay if we go into another room without Apollo. No. I've got to drive my parents tomorrow. Yeah. I haven't been making my notes. Type my notes. Oh, yeah. I'm still standing, feeling like a little kid. Da, 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 ba, da, 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 da. That's crooked as hell. Nine, 10. 32. I don't know how many kids are in Wade's class. 32 should be enough, right? I think there's like 20 something.
I mean,
Plus, he's got Noah and what's his face?
him and Noah are not friends anymore, so
Oh, they're back to not being friends
that's what he told me earlier.
today?
Yeah.
Oh, can't keep up.
That's what I told him. I was like, I'm sorry to hear that, man, but Noah seems quite wishy-washy. So
I need the name of every adult going on the field trip. Please send me a message. Oof, okay. Is the field trip? Wait, it's Friday, right? Is it this Friday? Oh, I don't know.
I have no idea.
I'm still standing. Thursday. This week's events. What? Maybe it's. Oh, I think it's next Friday. I'm good. I think I still have like a week.
Cool.
Because, yeah, I think it's next week. I think it's right before spring break. Field trip. Information. Oh, that's not helpful. Spring book fair. Yes, the 28th is the field trip. So that's not this week. That's next week. Okay. Praise be. More information, permission slips, lunch form. Friday, March. Parents, we would love for you to join us as a parent chaperone. Please message me. Parents must buy their tickets in oh, there's no guarantee the day of. Parents will drive separately and meet at the zoo. Okay, I have to call the front office and make sure that my driver's license has been approved in the Raptor system.
The what system?
Raptor? Like Velociraptor? I'm sure it's some sort of like background check situation.
Okay. That's weird.
Oh, just verification that we're allowed to be around children before we go off site with a bunch of children.
I mean, I guess. I mean, they don't control the other people there, so they're going to be automatically around people of unknown entities.
Yeah, but I'm a chaperone, so I will be responsible for Wade and other children. As they said that.
I didn't know you were taking on an actual responsibility role. I thought you were just going with Wade.
No, it's a chaperone.
Well, then in that case, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
If at any point they might ask you to corral children in a direction,
Yeah.
then yes.
Yeah, it says, as a chaperone, you may be responsible for a small group of students, not just your own child, while you travel around the zoo.
Well, then in that case, I 10,000% support it.
But also, I could even just be like, hi, I'm Wade's mom, and then there's something in, like, I'm not actually allowed to be around my own child.
I mean, you're just not allowed to be a chaperone.
Like, yeah, that's what I'm saying, that the background check. Like, if there's something in the system saying that I'm not allowed to, you know.
Yeah.
So regardless of watching other children or not, that's the reason behind why.
But if you weren't expected to take a responsibility for other children, then they would just, okay, you come and hang out with your child, and we ask nothing of you.
Yeah, but I'm saying if.
Confused by the conversation we're having.
Even with my own child, like if it was a contentious divorce and the father or the mother was not allowed to be around their child.
Then they wouldn't be on the list of people.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's part of this, is getting the approval to interact with the children outside of school.
Okay.
I felt like it was 50-50 die or gain some sort of cool magical ability when that thing exploded. So I was willing to take the chance with Apollo.
Gave you a 20% or a 5% chance of something happening other than it dying. It was only 5d12 damage, so
What do you mean a 5% chance?
if you rolled a nat 20, it's a 5%.
Oh, that was to disarm the magical bomb?
That's your kitty cat
Okay.
disarm.
Fair enough. Yeah, no. That was at the point where I figured, oh, I'm just gonna die. I got excited when you said to roll, but then when you said to disarm and the only success would be on a nat 20, I was like, okay, I'm gonna die. Well, you don't know. You don't know till you know.
You don't know until you know. And I mean, I could have rolled 5 ones, and you would have just laughed at this bomb.
It's true. It would have just farted for a really long time.
Yep, it would have just went.
It didn't come through. That's why I didn't try to make a fart sound.
It's fair. Some of your talk didn't come through just a few minutes ago. Just your normal voice. It's weird.
Yeah, the microphone doesn't really like my voice. My regular voice is a lot like your voice when you try and make a monster voice. It's a little shrill.
You talk about, man, I show's cool, man. Gail.
Yeah, say it doesn't come through great.
Look, Gail heard me. Gail looked up. Sarah took a feat specifically, so I would tell her, I would stop telling her to stop talking.
It's true. I took telepathy. So I could. It was after I tried to drag someone somewhere because we were all standing around and I was in wild shape and I think it was my last wild shape and no one would make a fucking decision and I was so tired of standing there and listening to them try and decide to do something. So I grabbed somebody by the ankle and started dragging them. And then I think they tried to attack me.
Not doing well.
Really? It's
Yeah.
weird. I can hear myself through, I think, your mic.
Yeah, it wasn't our mic that time.
No, it was
Say something.
Matthew's. Yeah, it's Matthew.
It is Matthews.
Bop, 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 bop. See, it only does it sometimes. There we go. Is
No,
yours
that
your?
time it was both of ours.
Is it your mic or your webcam? I don't want to get closer.
I don't know.
Mute your mic. Mute your headset. Okay, and now can you hear me? No. Alright, so it is your headset. Yeah, I don't know why, but it's been picking my voice up all night. It's been driving me crazy.
I can't hear any of it. All right.
You have
No, that's
ear problems.
They did say I was partially deaf when I left the Navy.
Were you
I'm
partially
surprised.
deaf before?
Nope.
Do you get some sort of medical something?
Yes, we do take medical exams before we join, and we take another set when we leave.
I meant like compensation.
Benefit.
Nope. I am right on the edge of.
I would like to file for compensation. Spousal
Sorry.
My dad had a friend who mangled his leg in the Vietnam War. And then so he got compensation for it, right? Like he was disabled. And then
I'm
he got into a
disabled.
motorcycle accident and lost that leg. And the army said, "No leg, no problem." And so they cut him off the base benefit.
Damn.
That is cold.
Well, that's I mean, my
Wow.
situation is not nearly as bad, but my insurance covered my chiropractor for a while, and then at some point I I had to fill out another little form thing, and insurance told me that my pain wasn't severe enough. Also, I hadn't improved enough. And so it was not going to cover my chiropractic visits. And I was like, I have scoliosis. I have lower back pain that's never going to go away. It just gets treated by regular chiropractic visits. So, yeah.
Did you get it covered?
It depends on the insurance. That was at the very beginning. I've gone through 3 different jobs by now. And now I'm on Matthew's insurance, so who knows?
You ain't getting nothing on my insurance. Not until we meet a $5,000
Deductible. Yeah,
deductible.
he's on a high deductible health plan. But
We were on that by choice, and now we're on it by like not choice.
I was on one when I gave birth, and that was a mistake.
That was a mistake. That was a dumb idea.
Yeah, I did meet my deductible, so it did cap out, but
I'm sure you did.
Wade was an expensive baby.
Ouch.
Anyway,
Are we ready to continue?
yeah, I mean we can try to save Chode if Esther wants to. Adelaide fully forgot about Chode, both
Is,
in the story
is
and in real
Gale
life.
is Gale dragging Esther out by the scruff of her?
And nuzzling you.
Well, you can't even reach us. We're
Okay,
all
well,
down in the hole.
I'll go up and check on what Gale wants.
Okay, and then I'm trying to get you to come with me so we can go save Chode.
Well, what is it? Is Timmy in a well? We don't know any fucking Timmys.
So outside of the spider and the chest, there was nothing else in here, right?
Yeah, there wasn't nothing else down there.
Okay. I mean, I guess I can go, but I'm going to stay even further back than normal. And if there's more than a quantity that I'm not saying out loud of situation that I'm not specifying, I'm not going in this room. I don't want to
Are you
give you
bringing
any
this
ideas. If
Are
I
you bringing
say,
a little cage spider with you?
yeah, I'm just taking everything out of this hole in case the next place is safer.
Okay. Um, the cage is about 12 inches by 12 inches.
Can I like tie it to my belt or something?
Totally.
Love
It's
it.
actually lighter than you think it should be.
Well,
All right.
love this for me.
Esther, I'm going to assume you're in the front as Gale pushes you, nudges you.
No. I want to go in the front.
You just dragging me behind you?
That's fine. I mean, we're all up here now. We got the gist of it. Someone else saw him run that way, right?
Everyone
Who
but
did
you might
see
have had
him?
an opportunity.
What are you trying to do?
I want to do this.
Oh, you do that like that.
I'll cast Mage Hand to open the door.
Okay.
Well, the door should already be open, right? Because of
Yep.
It's shut behind him.
It's a swinger.
okay.
Oh my.
Is he in there?
Nah,
Where
he
is he?
actually, he is not in there.
He's not in there.
Not even in here.
Are you sure this is where he went? Are you sure Gale is looking for him?
I don't know. She just
Oh, I
pulled me along.
lost Gale. There was a person Gale. I turned her into a bear Gale, and now she's gone. Found her.
That's another bear, isn't it?
That's just not a bear.
This is. Oh fuck, she's gone again. Now where'd she go? Where the fuck is she? Can you guys? There she is. This is the one because you
All
can.
right, you open the door.
Wait, are we turning
Oh, for the
Gale back into a human?
No.
Why is...
What's happening?
I'm
Why are we?
I'm
I
trying.
understand.
Your Gale Mini, if you hit 2, you turn into a bear. So you
Okay.
don't have to use the bear mini. It wasn't supposed to be that big of a deal, but every time I would swap back and forth, it would disappear on my screen because of this fucking cloud of.
Noted.
Anyway,
All right,
it's fine. You're a bear.
you open the door. There is no sign of Chode, and a treasure chest sits innocently atop a pedestal in the center of an otherwise empty room.
Well, shit.
And there's no
Oh, no.
other entry or exit.
Now there are no other entry or exits.
Well, Cho
No,
definitely touched that chest and got bibbity bobbitied somewhere.
Get
Did
8.
Jody run in here? Did Jody just turn into a chest? Is that one of his many talents?
Poke him with a stick.
I definitely don't trust this chest, but I can't say any more than that. I'm
You
gonna
actually
I'm gonna
can't
go up,
say any of that.
I'm gonna go check this chest for traps.
All right. You step in the room and approach the chest, looking for traps.
Look
I
at
don't
that
like how
booty
he-
wiggle.
I don't like how he explicitly says that you stepped into the room.
Yeah, stepping into rooms is dangerous.
As you get closer, the chest opens up.
Oh no, it's a mimic. It ate Chode.
Seems right.
It opens and a big maw comes out and a tongue goes and tries to grapple you,
Chode
Gale.
is dead as
Surprise!
fuck.
Why can't you be surprised?
Hey, I cannot be surprised.
It's her feet.
That's fair. Roll initiative.
Like, I knew it. I always suspect the mimic chest.
You know what? She always does.
I rolled bad, so you're probably gonna go before I do.
Even I am going before you.
No, because you don't go in the surprise round.
I didn't think there was a surprise round.
We are in a
Well,
surprise round, but he can't be surprised.
Oh, fair enough.
12.
It's higher than me. All right. Surprise round is done, as you are not surprised, and it does not get an attack on you because you nimbly dodge aside as it goes.
So we need Esther and Buzzlebee to roll.
Yep.
Esther.
Esther's a Pokemon now.
Esther.
I don't think you get it.
Yeah, no, I was trying it now. Esther
I
got
choose
17.
you.
And Buzz got 17.
I'm guessing
Wait,
Buzzle.
wait. Buzz got 15.
Thought that was high.
Yeah, he gets 3, right? 3. Dex 3, yes. 15 for Buzz.
All right,
So Esther goes first.
Esther.
Ugh. Blasted. Let's see here.
You've got your crossbow ready.
Does she get stealth shooter for spellcaster for her crossbow
Nah,
here?
you're a spell sniper, not a regular sniper.
Let's see.
Bullshit.
10, 15,
You're counting
20.
from
Oh,
counting
shoot.
from Adelaide.
I thought I was Adelaide.
No, you got dragged up closer.
And is the door still open?
Yeah, it's kind of like braced against the backside of Gale.
So do I have a clear shot from here?
I mean, clear in so much that you're shooting past a bear, but
Wait, does
you
it
you don't
sparkle?
you don't care about cover, so
Oh, okay. It doesn't matter. All right. All right. Well, then let's try to shoot this guy with this crossbow that I
Oh,
have.
we're trying to use the crossbow?
Well, yeah, I have a crossbow in my
no,
hand.
just kidding. You do care about cover then, because you
You
are not
don't
a
you don't
regular
have
trapper.
to use your crossbow.
Yeah, like why would you use the crossbow?
Cause it was a
I
lot of
never put
work.
it away. I have this crossbow
It
out.
was a lot of
Should.
work to get the crossbow.
It's your call. You do what you want.
You can just boom.
Or you can
Ah,
crossbow.
Don't listen to that fake Gale voice in your head.
Yeah. Gale can't talk to
Yeah.
you.
Gale can't talk right now.
I use it. Let's try to shoot this thing. I remember
Ding!
how to
It's
crossbow,
gonna be
and
great.
now,
You're gonna one-shot it like a motherfucker. Watch.
yeah,
All right, all right, all right. Where's this nat 20? I've never wanted one more.
Or Gale's gonna
Okay.
die. Either way. She won't
9
die.
plus 3, it's a 12.
A 12.
Right in the eye.
That would have been enough if it weren't for the cover provided from the bear. All right.
Oh,
Like there's no benefit for you doing that. You know that.
The benefits, it would be cool as fuck.
Cool as
cool,
fuck.
eh?
Cool
All right. The crossbow bolts kind of glances off your side, Gale. You feel some hairs get buzzed off, and it zooms past into the room, hitting the wall, falling to the ground. I need for everyone to make a DC 20 perception check. Except for Bustleby, because he's not in the corridor. And Adelaide, you're doing it with disadvantage.
Oh, my old eyes.
Just because you're further back in the corridor.
And I've got old eyes.
It was a 10 and then it rolled over.
Oh, no.
Dude, I got a
7,
nat 20
9.
and a 3.
Mm.
What skill is it?
Perception.
Oh, perception. I don't think I got any perception. No, I got none. 7.
Right. Cool. All right. That was Esther's turn. Anything else, Esther?
She's gonna say this is a worthless piece of junk and put it away so she can go blasting again.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it.
Cast Hex on your next turn. Buzzleby.
Bustleby.
You too.
Oh, that's Buzzleby. Yes, Buzzleby. Buzzleby.
She was just thinking about how cool a hex would be.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, he can make it. He's gonna come on up here, and he's gonna turn around slightly, because, oops, he's gonna turn the wrong way slightly, because he can do that now. Alright. Stabbing time. Let's do some poking. See if he can poke this chest.
All right, let's see it.
+13 +5 is 18.
That's really good. So yeah, you hit.
Woo! Is this a thing that can take poison damage?
Yes, it can.
Nice.
I need to make a Constitution check, I guess.
Yep. 11 Constitution saving. And 3d6. I need more 6s.
Ooh, I rolled an 18. I made it.
Boo.
I
Still
think
take
he-
it.
I think he still takes half.
Yeah, you take half. Alright, well, I got 1 3. Okay, so we'll roll this 4 here. That is a 2 plus 3 is 5. And then we got hold 5 in your head. 2. Whoop. Plus 1 is 3. Plus 5 is 8. So 4 plus 5 is 9 damage.
9 damage. All right. That's your stinger down into what looks like wood, but is obviously flesh. Anything else, Buzzlebee?
That'll be it for this turn.
Adelaide? No, Gale. Sorry.
I was like, I don't think it was me yet.
Going for the claws.
The claws, the claws.
$17.
That'll hit.
Ooh. $11. 11 damage.
11 damage. This poor thing is. Its chest feels like it looks like a chest with broken hinges, but it's still moving.
Alright, I'm going for the bite. $12.
12 hits.
Oh, 12 hits.
Yep. You bite down on what is left of the hinges and it falls in half, a big blue tongue lolling out.
Oh, and I rolled max damage. Didn't matter.
No, it didn't. It's dead. It had 1 hit point left when you before
Okay.
that. All right. The room quiets for a brief moment, and y'all begin to look around the room. The chest fallen apart, and the pedestal it was sitting on just covered in goo. And then all of a sudden, a big tongue comes out of the pedestal because the mimic is sitting on another mimic. Get ready for round 2, motherfuckers.
Real? Real?
And a tongue comes out. What?
Gale would know if this is real. She can't be
Yeah,
surprised.
it's totally real.
Oh, shit.
Gale can't be surprised, but Buzzlebee can.
What the fuck?
I am surprised.
All right. Let's see. 50-50 chance. I either tried to attack Buzzlebee or tried to attack Gale, the person that can't be surprised.
Two-sided dice.
1 to 3 is Buzzlebee. There's a 1.
Damn it.
A d20 to hit with this blue lolling tongue.
Yeah, I think
Plus 5 to hit? 13.
nuts. It's a 13.
Oh, 13 hits. All right. The big old tongue wraps around you, and you feel this just goo attached. Like it adheres to your flesh. Your wings stop beating, and you're just stuck to this tongue, and it's about to try and start pulling you back into its giant pedestal jaws, which have opened like, imagine a tall pedestal. The jaws opened vertically like this.
Ew, it's like,
So it's like, yep. All right.
ew.
You got the proper mental image now. I need to roll a d8 plus 3. see. That was 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Damage resistance.
Okay. 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Woo.
Woohoo!
All right. Bustleby, you are fully grappled and under its, and what that means is you cannot move on your turn. Your movement is 0. You can still make attacks. You can still
Still sting that
do other
bitch.
things. But until you break free from this grapple, you cannot move. And it is actively reeling you in towards its jaws, just so you know. All right.
So, like, does that mean that my action would be to, like, try to escape or to ungrapple?
Yes, you
Or
could
is
try
that
to
a bonus
resist.
action?
You could try to resist its grapple with your action,
Where you just stand up.
Or I
or
could
you could
stab it
just
while
stab that
being
motherfucker.
swallowed?
Your choice. All right. That was that surprise round. So we'll go to the top of the round. Esther.
Oh, shit. Do I... Well, I guess it doesn't matter if the partial cover if, for the spell sniper stuff.
Nope.
So,
If you're casting your spells, cover doesn't matter.
Do I not get to act in the surprise round as well?
No. You cannot be surprised, but you also aren't surprising it.
Okay.
are there any dice rolls in grappling?
It's a athletics or acrobatics check to try and escape a grapple, whichever's better for you.
What about trying to hold a grapple?
I'm not following. Hold.
Is there something that Esther needs to hex that would
Oh,
Strength.
okay. I see what you're
be
saying. It's strength. You need to hex
Always
strength.
strength.
always strength? Right, so she's gonna hex his strength.
Okay.
And we're gonna go in blasting. Buzz!
She
That
goes
wind
in
is going to
blasting.
take her house down. It's huffing and puffing out there. We got like 20-mile-per-hour winds right now. We had gusts that were up to like 50 miles per hour recently.
Yeah,
Wow.
we've had crazy shit.
It's
Yeah,
like
we had
bad. My mom's
we had
house is
big
on
wind
fire.
today.
Let's see here, or it almost was on fire. So we did the
My
what is
house
this?
is almost on
14
fire.
plus 7 is 21.
21 will hit.
Excellent. All right, so let's do some damage.
Let's see if you can kill me in one round with your hex.
10. No, that's an 8.
Be pretty
Where's the
cool.
10?
That'd be 2 monsters that went down before Adelaide even got a turn.
Fact. A D10 plus 7 plus a D6.
Yeah, I was looking for a 10. I found an 8. It was not a 10.
Are you saying you need dice?
Nope. No, son of a
No, she
bitch.
said she needed a D10.
Oh, so I
Oh,
could maybe use some more.
Oh, go fuck
I think
yourself.
she said she needs more.
More dice!
I'm not even going over there. I'm not looking. Fuck up my shit. Fuck up my shit. Oh god, I can hear it and I hate it.
There might have been 2 that
14.
went in bags.
Son of a bitch.
What'd you get? A 14?
14.
14 hits. Oh, 14 damage.
14 damage.
Yeah, you were rolling damage because you already hit.
Yeah, I already hit. Did 14 damage.
Is it a
That ain't the
question?
roll.
Feels like there's a question mark.
No, there's no question mark. It was
Okay.
14 damage. Well, these are 20s. I'm looking for them dice you threw out. I need some 6s. Here we go.
I didn't throw 6s. I threw 10s.
Oh,
right.
well, I needed 6s.
You said you were looking for a 10,
She found some 6s.
but I can give
Well, I needed
6s.
Please don't.
She found her 6s.
We should probably get
Okay.
some more 6s out just to be safe.
She said she needs more 6s.
I don't think so.
Okay.
She needs 6s.
Just go back it over there.
You have like 4 out there.
I'm gonna spend the next
We need
12
really
years
good
trying to
block.
make a mini that has Apollo on Adelaide's shoulders.
We did 14 damage.
14. It is bloodied as this force bolt slides between a bear and a demon to slam into the tongue. All right.
Like,
I think Esther is done. Buzzleby, you are licked and getting drug into a mouth.
does Buzzleby get some sort of advantage for like being so close to attack and melee?
No, no, he does not. He's partially grappled, so he does not get advantage to hit.
He doesn't want to get eaten. He's gonna ungrapple. How do we ungrapple?
You roll acrobatics or athletics, whichever's better for you, versus my roll of athletics to hold on to you.
Strength.
Yes,
Oh, okay.
you are hexing strength, which gives me disadvantage. Mimics have grappler, which means they normally have advantage,
Ah, so now
so
you just
they
get
cancel
regular.
each other out. So I will roll and you will roll, and we will see if I hold on.
So I don't get any advantage on athletics or.
Nope. You don't get
Sometimes
shit
you
for that.
look. Sometimes you look and then you see like you get things.
I mean,
I
like
rolled
the
a 18 to hold on.
Oh no. Buzz
Oh
rolled a
yeah.
you're
7.
not getting shit. I was gonna say you might get some from your stats, but like,
Right.
you're not gonna get anything that
Yeah.
helps with that.
Buzzleby tries to get off, but the adhesive tongue just wraps around him even more.
Is adhesive a type of poison?
No, adhesive
No.
is adhesive.
I mean, it could be.
I got
It could be
immunity
a
to poison.
poisonous
Yeah, I got immunity to
adhesive,
it.
but he's not. He has not licked the adhesive. So
Oh. Well,
You are not taking damage from the adhesive.
okay.
All right. Anything else, Buzzleby? I think that might be all you got since you can't move.
I think you might be fucked.
All right, Gale.
Okay, stop.
Oh, you need to scroll back out
Yeah,
anyway.
I just need to go right back to where you were.
Yeah.
All right, Gale. Buzzleby is being drug into the jaws of the beast. Will you be able to bite that tongue off before it pulls him into its maw?
Well, claw attack first.
Will you be able to claw that tongue off?
Rip it open. Rip the pedestal from like the side.
Well, that one's not gonna do it.
Okay.
The claws are out, but it blocks with fleshy appendages.
the
You know what?
claw.
Yeah, we're gonna take a long rest probably after this, so I'm gonna go with the luck roll.
He lucks the claws.
12?
12 hits.
Okay. Too many sixes piled up together.
You need more 6s?
No, there's too many piled up
More
together
sixes.
already.
Fewer sixes.
Double the sixes.
Infinitely fewer. Oh my god.
11 damage.
11 points of damage. Gale reaches out, jumps onto the tongue, and the tongue detaches. Buzzleby falls to the ground with the tongue in a pile. Gale stands victorious over Pedestal Mimic.
What's under the pedestal? I swear to God, if there's another mimic.
Under
the
the
floor a
pedestal is just the floor.
Shit. The floor's a mimic.
Everybody that is in the room, make a dexterity check.
I have not finished my turn.
Doesn't matter. Everybody in the room, make a dexterity check as the floor ripples and a giant maw emerges and a tongue lolls out and it attempts to under your feet. And as the maw in the floor opens, you hear, Gale, help me! I'm stuck! And you see Chode down in the mouth, holding on to a giant tooth.
Ugh,
God
fucking
damn it.
chode.
Do I get to add anything? Because I got +1, right?
Yeah, you get +1. I got a 15.
Esther got a 13. Oh goodness, Buzz got a.
Esther's not even in the room. Esther doesn't have to roll.
Oh yeah, she's not in the room. Shit. Can that be Buzz's roll?
Buzz, you're actually flying, so you don't have to make this roll. Gale, DC 12, acrobatics / dex check.
Gail got a 15.
All right, Gale, you maintain your footing as this giant mouth opens under the pedestal and under the body of the chest mimic, and they both fall into its maw and fall past Chode. And if as long are you getting the right image of a tiny sarlacc pit?
How has
With
Adelaide never gotten a turn?
and because we're like pseudo exiting and entering combat. And Sarlacc pit and Chode is holding on to a tooth. Oh, actually, he's holding on to the uvula because I like that mental image better.
Ew.
You like that, huh? How is this thing not yacked?
All right. D4 to see if I try to tongue Gale or.
Oh my god, never again.
Apologies.
Ugh.
Or Buzzlebee. 1 to 3 is Buzzlebee. Nope. Tried to get Gale and missed because you were not surprised. You knew all along that the floor was a mimic.
I knew.
Why the fuck didn't you say anything?
I should.
She's like, I told you, bitches, no one listens.
All right. Top of the round. Esther.
Esther,
What do I
Esther.
shoot at? The floor?
The floor is mimic.
I guess
The
we're
floor is
hexing
mimic.
its strength.
That
And
is
let's
your
go
bonus
with the
action.
blasting. Do I get a clear shot at the floor from here?
You actually have disadvantage to hit because it is classified as prone, as it is literally on the floor.
Malicious. But it
But
is
that
the
means melee attacks
floor.
get advantage, right?
Sorry?
Does that mean melee attacks get advantage?
Negative, because it is the floor.
But if it's prone, like, that doesn't make any sense.
It's prone against ranged attacks, but not against melee attacks because you're attacking the body.
Ah, that's lame.
Some grade A fuckery.
It is grade A fuckery.
Do you even have? But she doesn't have disadvantage with spells.
Yeah, it's a spell sniper
She's
though.
a smell
so
sniper.
As long as it doesn't have
That only gets rid of cover.
Oh,
What?
that's hers.
Sorry?
What did you say again?
I might have been talking about the wrong thing. It gets rid of cover, right? Or do you have a different thing?
She took the newer smell sniper.
As long as it doesn't have total cover, I'm still good.
This is
Yeah,
cover.
your attack rolls for spells ignore half cover and 3/4 cover. She took the newer Smell Sniper.
I mean, that's fine, but it doesn't affect this instance.
Oh, sorry, not cover.
It's not getting extra armor because there's a bear there, but it still gets it disadvantage because
range,
it's flat
bypass
on the
cover.
ground.
Cast. Oh, it's just casting in melee. You can cast in melee. That's what yours is. But yeah, it's
Sarah
not the.
just went off. Your mic went out.
You can cast.
It has no effect.
Correct.
You have disadvantage to hit
Oh, I'm not. Okay. Because it's prone?
because it is flat on the ground,
Okay.
and you have to try and curve your bullet to get it to hit.
Cool. Alright. So that's 17. 13 plus 5. 18.
Plus 7.
Oh, wait, yes.
Doesn't matter. It only has a 12 armor class. You hit already. Hey.
Alright. We already hexed its strength. So we need where's the 10 go?
The 10, that's a 6.
That's 6. Where's the
The
10
10's
go?
right next to it.
Is this a 10?
That's a 10.
10. I can't tell the differences between 10s and 8s and 6s apparently. Woo!
The 6 I feel like should be easy, but I get the issue with the others.
12 points of damage.
Ouch. 12 points of damage.
Yes, Gail? I was pleased with it too.
All right.
Bear's a chatty motherfucker.
Your bolt of energy slams into this giant maw, flying into its throat and hitting into the side. It kind of heaves a little bit, but then, continues on, its tongue lolling about, trying to get this thing off of its uvula, but can't.
Just a word I don't like.
Now he has upper body strength.
Oh god, Willow just pooped.
She did. It's terrible. All right.
I
Buzzleby.
she pooped in the litter box.
She did.
Yeah, but the litter box is in this room.
It's true. Buzzleby.
Alright. Shit. Is there any? Well, yeah, no, there's nothing he can do. So, what did we decide the shit was with melee here? Like,
It's just normal. Yep.
Awesome. All right. So at least it's not a disadvantage.
Nope.
He gonna do some pokey poke into the ground here.
All right, you fly down and try and poke into the side of its throat or its tongue or whatever.
Woo! 19 plus 5. That's gonna hit.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
All right. So let us do some damage. And this one can also take poison.
Yep.
Constitution saving throw 11, please.
Let's see.
A 1, a 2, a
That's a
3.
failure. Failed.
Okay, you can just roll them all together, doesn't it?
Now we roll. Wait. We got what? 18
That's a lot of damage.
plus
Whew. That is a lot of damage.
plus 3. 21.
21. All right. You stab into the side of it and, unleash your poison and piercing damage. A great rent appears in its throat, but it's still standing. It doesn't seem overly worse for wear.
Jesus.
Esther's gonna shout out to Adelaide. Hey, is there anything you can do to save Chode here from getting swallowed if this thing fucking dies here soon.
Not if I never get a turn.
Well, that's Puzzlebee's turn. I want to say Gale.
Oh yeah, it's Gale's turn.
I'm gonna claw at it.
He claws at the giant tongue that's lolling.
You sure about that? Like, what happens if this thing dies? Well,
That's a risk I'm willing to take.
Side note, Gale, make a perception roll.
All right, 12 on the attack roll.
12 hits. Make a perception roll. DC 10.
12 on the perception roll.
You made your perception roll. As you're reaching out to claw and you make your connection, your eyes connect with the bodies of the mimics falling about 30 feet down into the gullet. In the distance, you can just barely hear the sound of sizzling as the flesh of the mimics fall into what can only be described as a bubbling pit of acid at what can only be described as its stomach.
30 feet down.
30 feet down.
Oh.
All right. Damage?
Okay.
That would certainly do damage, yes.
Ten.
Okay.
I
Your claws slash into the side of the tongue. Great rents appear and blood begins to seep out.
guess I'm going for a bite. Like, so how does the uvula look? Like, I mean, if this thing dies, is that he's just gonna fall? I don't.
It's like a hard object coming out from one of the walls, but he's hanging around it like this with his hands.
Okay, well, I don't know what else to do besides attack, so I'm gonna go for a bite.
How?
13.
That'll hit.
And 12.
12. Ouch. All right. Looking even more bloody as a great rent of flesh is torn out of its tongue. And anything else, Gal?
I think that's all I can do.
All right, Adelaide.
Yay! I haven't been prepping anything.
You never thought this day would come.
I did not. It's true. Um,
Save him. Save Chody.
I only have hurdy things.
I mean, it'll be easier to save him if this thing is dead. I think.
Um, is it bloodied?
Yes,
Why was that a weird pause?
because I have been including the word bloody in my descriptions after his attacks.
It's quite bloodied.
That's fair. I've been trying to make a Hero Forge mini where Apollo is on Adelaide's shoulders because I haven't had a turn in a really long time.
I understand. I told you.
Yeah, but with a tone.
And I told you why I had a tone. All right.
I'm gonna do a first level magic missile.
All right. That'll just hit. So damage.
Six, 7, 8, 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage as these motes of magical energy dance past Esther and past all of the others
Two,
and
two, two.
hit into this creature's throat.
Being very careful to preserve the uvula.
Yes, master, we won't shoot those.
Avoid all uvulas.
One question, master. What is a uvula?
You got it.
All right. Adelaide, anything else?
Nope.
It is Chode's turn, and Chode goes,
Oh
Gale!
God.
Gale, don't leave me down here! I'm here! Save me! I'm right here! And he kind of squeezes a little bit tighter, and the whole creature kind of goes, what?
Oh no.
What? And you look down into that throat, and all that acid has surged up to about only 10 feet below Chode's feet.
Still, the only thing I know to do is kill it. I mean,
On the monster's turn, it will loll its tongue out
Uh,
and attempt to get one of the two of you that are in range. 1 to 3 is Buzzlebee. 1, it is Buzzlebee.
Damn it.
Buzzlebee. That is stupidly high, like a 24 to hit. So, all right. Let's see. That would be 9 points of bludgeoning damage. There's this giant tongue.
Damage resistance.
You damage resistance, but you are just adhesively stuck to it like a fly trap,
Oh.
and it begins to withdraw back down into the mouth.
Is that -5 or -4? Is that -5 or -4 with the resistance?
It rounds in your favor.
So -4.
Yep. It will. If rounding comes in, it rounds in the player's favor.
Okay. Thank you.
we just gotta keep attacking this thing. Gotta keep attacking.
All right. That would be. Oh, nope. Giant mimic attacks twice with its pseudopod and once with its bite.
Oh no. What?
Well, it already pseudopoded you, so it brought you down into its mouth, and it goes, and these big teeth come together as the whole floor shifts with the resounding clap of ivory teeth. You hear Chode go, "Ah!" And Buzzlebee, you kind of wiggle about as best you can, but it has advantage to hit you as you are restrained.
I don't like that.
That's a 16 plus 5 to hit, 21 to hit. Pretty sure that hits you.
That hits.
Buzz will be down.
Buzzlebee, you take
2 points.
11 points of piercing damage, and 6 points of acid damage as the teeth close around you.
Immunity,
Sorry?
piercing resistance, poison immunity.
It's not poison, it's acid.
What? Is that different?
Yes.
Oh,
That's a
nice.
good thing because we also have acid immunity, but we don't have poison immunity.
What? Oh.
Just in our bellies.
Alright.
No, I meant the creatures. All these mimics have acid immunity.
Oh.
If they were the same thing, Buzzlebee wouldn't have been doing extra damage.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well, still, okay, so so the piercing was 11 points of piercing damage?
So you took 6 points of piercing in after your subtraction, and then you
Well,
took
5
6.
points in her favor, right?
Yeah, 5 points. 5 points, and then 6 points of acid.
Uh-oh. It doesn't matter.
Busby down.
Buzz down.
The jaws come together with a mighty clack, and they open, and you can just smell the faint whisper of brimstone, and Buzzlebee is no longer in sight. Gale, I need you to make a DC 10 strength check. -1 to see if Chode held on during that violent movement.
DC 10 -1.
Yep. D20 -1. You have to meet a DC 10.
Oh god.
It's gonna be great.
Poor Chode. Poor Chode. It's a 6.
And he holds his hand up towards you. And like the One Ring, it slowly sinks below the surface.
The One Ring, or is it? It's Terminator, isn't it?
Happened in both. You could, whichever one works better for your thoughts. The polka dotted round goblin
Does he
falls
maybe have
to the acid.
acid immunity?
You look down in there, Gale, and you see a little bone float to the surface.
His bones have acid
Oh.
immunity.
And then sink back below the surface.
Never mind.
Oh.
Wait. I saw this in Rick and Morty, though. Just an empty bag of bones.
Could be. Could be a bag of bones.
All right. That was its turn. Esther.
Esther. Fuck. Well, if I don't have to worry about him dropping, I guess we'll go in blasting.
She goes in blasting.
Oh. 8 plus 7. Oh, wait, yeah, that's 15.
15 will hit.
15 will hit. Okay. Let's see here. Where's my 10? This is 10? Yeah, that's 10. Oh my god.
That's really bad.
Well, they were both ones plus.
Wait, is that a 10 or is that an 8 you just rolled?
Oh, wait. It isn't.
That's a 10.
No, it's a 10. It's a 10.
Yeah.
So
Which one?
plus 7 is 9.
Okay. A 9.
9.
Another bolt slams into this giant mimic, and it's still there, but its teeth are beginning to go slack, and some of them just kind of dribble out of its gums and fall down into the acid of its stomach. The whole floor begins to sag in a little bit.
Retreat!
All right. Esther, are you done?
Yeah, I guess so.
Buzzlebee is toasty. Gale?
So the floor is sagging in?
Yeah, the whole floor of the room is like sagging in a little bit.
Because the floor is the mimic. The mimic is the floor.
So 10, 20, 30.
Oh, Buzz is gone. And so is yeah.
All right, 10, 20, 30,
Attack of opportunity with my
35.
tongue.
Oh shit.
Did you disengage?
He did not say he did.
Okay.
Alright. Oh, it might not hit you. 7 plus 5 for a 12.
Yeah, I only have 11.
Tongue hits you. And it grabs on with its adhesive. And you don't have any more movement.
Okay. I will attack. We go back.
Getting,
That's
I
not
real,
the
should have
right
lost
dice.
my.
getting real fucking sick of these all these goddamn mouths in this goddamn place.
9 bludgeoning damage, Gale.
Okay.
You got any bludgeoning resistance?
No, I'm gonna attack with claws. Twelve.
A 12 hits.
Okay.
Mm.
14.
14. You completely and sever the tongue that you're attached to, and the whole floor shudders and caves in on itself down into a pit, and you can hear the gurgle of acid
You guys are doing
swelling up
great.
and into the area.
Were you able to save
Bear
Chode?
Gale,
Yep.
you need to try and grab that door jam. Box of Doom.
Box of Doom.
DC 13 dexterity saving throw.
I get no modifiers to dexterity.
DC 13 dexterity saving
Your
throw.
bear doesn't have dexterity?
Yep. Bear doesn't have dexterity.
Clonky.
15.
Esther, you see Gale just begin to fall out of sight as this creature of flesh begins to dissolve in on itself, and you see these 2 claws, and they begin to scrabble at the door jam.
Not the George Am.
The door jam. All right. Scale. Adelaide.
What? Are we still in combat?
We haven't resolved Gale's deathly situation yet, so.
Oh shit.
Would casting grease help? I can toll the dead. I got nothing. I have no. I mean, I guess I can. I'm not even like. I don't even know that I could help. I'll get out of the way, is what I'll do.
Come grab her.
What with my -1 strength? All I'm gonna do is make it worse on the bear to get out. Like,
You'll be skinnier when she transforms back into a lady. Grab her.
you're in front of me. You,
I'm
All right,
petrified
Adelaide,
right
I
now.
need a
I'm
decision.
stuck.
I, yeah, I backed up. I don't,
Okay, Adelaide's turn is
I,
done.
because we can't both fit up there and grab a hold of her, right? Like only one of us can get her.
Yes. Esther.
Esther grabs her.
Yeah.
Esther moves forward, grabs onto the hairy arms of the bear.
Your face is in her butthole.
I grab her hairy butthole. I think she. Wait, I know how to do this now.
Gale, it is your turn. You feel the minuscule, dainty arms of Esther holding onto your giant bear arms.
I have a climb speed.
Well, now there's someone in your way. Just turn into an old lady and let Esther pull you into her warm embrace.
You just climb up nonchalantly and use your nose and just push her back. Like, what are you doing? I don't know what
you
you're trying to.
you
Are you
climb
helping?
climb
What is this?
over Esther.
I appreciate it.
We tried. She was rolling with all of her feeble might.
I'm helping.
Man. All right.
For a second, she's shocked when her apparent
Oh no,
adrenaline rage and the bear actually starts coming up.
Esther, you 100% think it was you. Your genie gave you this moment of. "Ugh, I'll never let go, Gale. All
Never let go.
right.
Well, we lost the goblin and 2 familiars tonight.
We can get the
But at
familiars
least
back.
we have a spider.
Yeah, I got this baller spider, guys.
That's a Spider-Man spider.
Baller spider.
Baller spider.
All right. If, y'all are standing on the edge of that room, and it's just basically imagine like a sinkhole, but filled with acid.
It's an acid
This
hole.
seems like maybe not the best place to, relax for a little bit.
I say we take a long rest in the hallway.
In the hallway.
We can go back in the little hidey hole with the trapdoor.
Isn't the roof caving in that the
Although,
room with
wait,
the hole?
The floor is cracked and sagging a little bit, yes.
oh, we can go in the not misty room. Ooh, no, we've been back in the misty room.
Isn't it still misty?
We've been back in there before. The misty room is not misty anymore.
No, it's normal now.
We
Okay,
defeated
we'll
we
go back.
defeated the
We'll go
misty
back.
room, compatriots. I am one of you.
What?
I too defeated my doppelganger in the misty room.
Esther is completely unfazed by this unusual speech because, she just seems to be a totally different person like every other
Almost
room.
every day. Yeah.
Can someone
This is
explain to me why my cat's hair grows so much? For it makes no sense.
or why yours doesn't.
No, it's quite normal for my hair not to grow.
All right. Y'all go back in here, and we are going to call it there unless y'all want to do any questioning or.
We could have avoided both those rooms and just taken a right.
Yes.
Yes. But I thought those were cool rooms.
Let the record show Adelaide wanted to go not to the room on the left. She wanted to go straight, which would have been the mimic room, but we would not have been trying to save Polka Dot Goblin Boy if we'd gone straight to the mimic room.
That's true.
Adelaide also.
Himself.
Yeah, Adelaide also genuinely forgot about the polka dot goblin dude as soon as he went out of sight. Both Adelaide and Sarah, he no longer existed once he ran away.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda. Hindsight's 2020.
Can we assume that we safely take a long rest in the smoke room so we start the next session with both of our familiars?
Yeah,
And
that's
more than a long rest, like a solid 24 hours plus a long rest, or a long is
Make
it?
some elderberry.
Do I not get a long rest if I dance for 24 hours?
no,
I gotta go to the bathroom.
So
Bye, guys.
bye.
Bye.
So
You make some
24
biscuits
hours
for
plus a
me.
long rest in the smoke room.
Yeah, you basically got to camp for 2 days.
Day and a half.
2 days. You can't take more than one long rest in a 24-hour period.
Well, I know, but a long rest isn't a full day. We take a long rest and then 24 hours. So it's a day and a half. We don't sleep
Sure.
for half a day. It's a day and a quarter, day and a third. We're old. We probably do sleep for a while.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. Time has no meaning in this dungeon.
Exactly. Although I will tell you that if you take a day, nothing will change. But if you take a day and a half to 2 days, something will have prepared for your coming.
Well, we don't have a choice. I mean, I guess I could be exhausted and have no spells.
You always have a choice.
We'll worry about that next time.
Okay.
So we'll just figure out if we took a long rest next time. Yeah, we'll figure all
We
that shit out
know
next
you
time.
took a long rest. We don't know if you took an extra long rest.
No, I would say they definitely both took long rests. It will be if I take a long rest. Because I'm gonna
Well, we
get
all
Apollo
have to take
back.
it together. So,
No.
like, yeah, we all. Yeah, we do.
No.
Matthew said that last time. Yeah, we do.
Yes.
Why?
But it's not gonna matter. The time will be required and you'll have to sit there with her. But they'll get a long rest
Yeah.
before you do.
Yeah, they'll get a long rest and I'll take a point of exhaustion. But I'll have Apollo back.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm okay with that to get Apollo back. I can't fight without him. That'd be bad.
Sounds
Regardless.
Okay, well, I'm gonna burn some spells to get some good berries.
good. Nom 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 nom. How long does this last?
One day.
Yeah. She always casts them right before bed, and then they last the whole next day.
Sure. All right.
It's gonna be great.
I will end the episode with y'all rest to the calming noise of Adelaide's dance chant to retrieve Apollo.
To the window, to the wall,
Gail,
to the wall.
you wake up in the morning.
Oh, these bitches crawl.
And how many
Oh, ski, ski,
how many good berries did you have?
Oh, ski, ski,
I made 30.
Oh, ski, ski.
You wake up in the morning, review your contents of your goodberry bag, and you only find 29.
Well, that's very strange.
And we're done.
Hate that.
I got robbed! I got robbed, everybody!